already taken the notebook out, so I won't have the dramatic, rip of the Velcro. Well, actually, fuck it. It's Friday. Okay.
Yeah,
Dramatic
fuck
rip of the
it.
Velcro. All right.
That muted Velcro rip. Fuck yeah, fuck it.
I love it. Hold on. Someone just mimic it. Someone just make a Velcro noise. There it is. Dan, that was
That's
way
like
too close to grapefruit.
Yeah. All right.
Have what they're having.
Previously on, so the party split. We did all of our various things to try to fulfill our tasks as assigned to us by the guildmaster. Dolores, right?
Dolores.
Okay. So
Dolores.
Ox and Karut went to the church while Law and Guy went to check out the dwarf's place, and Tok and Lyrian decided, let's go to the sewer. So they bypassed the guards, the city guards at the sewer gates, went down to the sewer through the entrance. They see kind of like almost like ley lines of mucus running through the sewer.
Yeah, we do.
And
delicious.
Lyrian tasted it. Didn't quite work out that well, but also not dangerous. Yeah, touched it, smelled it. I thought you tasted it. Oh, okay.
No.
All right. So they go a little deeper into the sewer. There was writing on the wall that neither of them could read, when suddenly a blue leathery skinned fish creature jumped out of the water, grappled, pulled people into the water. There was combat. By that point, the rest of the party was able to make it to the sewer. We fight the fish man. He goes away. And at that point, Flaw is able to read the writing on the wall and determines that it is a path to a demonic area, and then opens it. A door goes through. We go down a very, very long staircase to a deep, deep cavern, and there's like a laboratory and like a almost like an experimental chamber. And there's all this equipment everywhere. There's like shackled, emaciated children on the wall that we managed to free. Oz and Karut are about to take the kids up to the surface to make sure that they're safe. And the rest of the party was preparing to continue on into the cave because there was evidence that the dwarf had been here recently. And
I believe Lyrian was also taking the children.
Okay, so the three. So we're splitting a 3-3. So yeah, Lyrian, Lyrian, Oz, and Karut are going to the surface with the kids, where Guy, Flaw, and Tok are going deeper in.
You get any deeper in?
Hey.
Hey.
We done with the 69?
Hey.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, the last session was 610, so we were only one number off.
That's not
nice.
That's pretty nice.
Pity nice.
Sometimes you need a pity nice, Mike.
Oh no.
One in 4, man.
I'll drink that.
So the subtitle for tonight's session is The Pity Nice.
I'm not putting that.
Too late. It's in the Notebook of Power.
It is a Notebook of Power.
All right. So, where we last left off, Karut, Oz, and Lyrian were getting ready to take the children back.
Correct.
Flaw, Tok, and Guy were going to go through the secret door that they found.
Secret door. You beat me to it.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains.
Secret tunnel.
All right. So, anything else you guys gonna talk to each other, argue some more? What's happening?
I mean, do you need us to argue more? Mike and I have plenty in the chamber.
we had this exact scenario go down, 2 sessions ago?
We sure
Skip to
did.
the end.
Me and Talk just sewers.
Let them fight.
Honestly, we should start taking bets.
What's the cable? Okay.
I bet on the one with the horns.
Is that a
He's
race
the one you
thing?
got to wine.
Both of them at the exact same
Why
time.
do you want to run with me?
Is that the race thing?
All right.
What is
Lyrian's,
the race thing?
Lyrian standing still? No? But I can run.
Okay, so first ones we're gonna go through are the team children.
Team children, which sounds a little creepy.
Can we get a different name?
Excuse me.
Young at heart.
Team locked up children.
Woo!
Yeah, all right.
Better.
That's
No,
got
it's
like
better.
Wanted a different name.
yeah,
It's
you know,
different.
it sounds a little political, but I'll take it.
Oh shit! You're right.
So
Sorry, that was funny.
Team Guardian Angels. What? How are you getting these kids out?
So
Well, how many of them are there?
there was 3, right? No, it's 4. There was 4.
There's 4.
Yeah.
I can carry literally probably all of them. I am very big.
Okay. I mean, they're still chained together, so I guess if you wanted to, you could kind of like,
Drag one and they all follow.
Well, that's not what I was going to say. I was gonna say you could like carry them and like roll them up like a burrito, and then just kind of all like go like this. Like,
Better.
like the scene, like at the scene at the beginning of Commando when Arnold's like carrying the tree. It's like
Yeah,
you're just doing that, but it's just like this roll, like all these kids up on your shoulder.
this is true.
They're emaciated. It's fine. They probably
So-
don't win.
God.
And they got no
What?
grip strength.
Yeah.
No. I can hold at least 2 and or 3
Yes.
if you want to put one on your shell.
I could put one to like he can like hold on to my horns. while
Yeah, there you go.
piggyback.
I got
Yeah.
one on
Well,
each
dang it.
arm.
How far is the chain between them?
Oh, we have to, it's like a
It's
3-legged
probably
race
about-
with kids.
It's probably about 3 feet apart.
So awful.
There's enough room for us to like be in somewhat proximity. But not too bad.
Can I
How
just
tall are
ask?
you?
Like 6'5", 6'7".
Okay, we're
something
fine.
in there. Can
Without the
Can I just
horn.
ask him?
Chemo.
No, Chemo's like 7'8", 7'10". No, I'm
I thought Oz
5'11".
was shorter. Yeah.
I'm 5'11", 6'7" with horns. That's what it was.
No, 5'11". I was like, no, without the horn.
Yeah.
How does your levitation thing work? Like your platform of levitating?
It takes 10 minutes, and we are getting a little rushed. Can I just ask one of them if they can? Can you walk? Can you walk?
He looks at you and this is one of the ones that you healed, so he's got strength back, but he still really, as he tries to speak, he can't. His voice can't come out.
Okay, so let's carry him.
Okay, stay close. Let's hurry up and get them to the guards.
Okay.
I mean, you can take the 10 minutes to cast the thing. I'm not going to stop you.
Well,
Good thing.
Tender's floating disc. If they're that small and emaciated, all 4 of them should fit on it. 3 feet by 3 feet.
I mean, they don't have to like all stand on it. They can just kind of sit on it, and then we
Yeah.
can just kind of guard the disc between us.
Well, I have to move. I'd have to get 10 feet away from it before it moves. But
Okay. Well, I mean, you can go and point, and then I can stay close, and then Lyrian kind of bring up.
Yeah.
Or just so we can kind of flank, because the main concern is in case there's none of those fish things out there, we can kind of keep them covered.
okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the disc going. Ritual casting. That's gonna take 10 minutes.
Okay. So Team Murder Hobo.
Yeah.
During
Good
this 10
squad.
minutes, do you wait with them, or are you just proceeding onward?
Nope.
Oh,
Onward.
yeah.
I know the answer. I have to ask.
You do.
That is
part of
fair.
the job.
Flaw is ready
like-
to murder.
I'm like, should we wait? Go, wait, go,
They
wait.
don't need us to wait with them. They can get the children up themselves.
Yeah, you keep going. I don't need you.
Okay, bye everybody.
Bye bye. Have a beautiful time.
Oz just kind of like lifts his head from the concentration of spell. He's just kind of like disappointed.
Now, while Oz is preparing, Karud is going to cast Create Water and just try to find like a cup or something. Actually, no, wait. He's got cups in his like cooking pack. So like he's got like the outdoors pack. So he's gonna get a cup and create water and just try to get the kids to just drink some water because you don't want to feed like immediately. Just want to get some water into them.
That's
Use your
definitely
water gun.
That's
How much water
definitely
does he make him
fair.
drink?
Hydro pump.
Blastoise uses Hydro Pump.
That's what I had to say. That's what I was talking about.
And then he drowned the children.
Well, not to mention they're emaciated and probably haven't had a lot of water. They need to sip it. If you give them too much water, they're just
Yeah,
gonna
I mean
throw up.
that's the thing. Like just small cup and then just take little sips. And and making sure is if they start drinking, if they start going like
Okay.
this because they think they're really thirsty, just be calm, slow sips, just enough.
Okay. All right. So, murder hobos.
Well,
As you ripped the curtain down last time, you found a door.
we did. We did.
You did.
You did.
Claw's got the scent, so she's on it.
Yep. So as you
Yep.
open the door, it leads you through another hallway that basically keeps going straight. Straight, doesn't go down anymore. The hallway itself seems to have more smooth stone versus like the rocky cavern that you have been in. As you proceed down about probably about 100 yards of just straight further down into this just mountainous cavern that they had prepared. You come to 3 doors. One door straight ahead of you, a door to the left, and the door to the right.
Can I look around for like any clues as to which door we should take, like footprints or
Did
like
I lose the scent? Because I had gotten a track at the end of the last session. That's how I found the door.
I mean, how long does it last for? Because I'm pretty sure you should still have it.
I think it's like an hour. Let me check.
Then yeah, you would still have it.
So I would know which door?
I mean, you would basically roll your tracking with advantage again, but it's pretty
Okay.
hard for you to miss.
You say that.
I mean,
Let's go. It is D&D Beyond. You either get all good or all bad.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Oh,
What'd you
well, that
get?
is a nat 20, so.
Nice.
dang.
That's
would be a
impressive to
25
be able
total.
to discern a smell this close to a sewer.
You're so survivable.
Well, it is also a favored enemy, and she's very angry.
Yes.
So she is focused and determined to kill
Oh.
child man.
Oh. I was like, oh.
Child man.
Very,
It's the
you will
worst
kill a
thing.
child, man.
It's the worst thing you could think of. A child.
Somebody's gonna die. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna die.
I was sort of
Fine.
like,
That's literally flaw and guy. Is literally somebody's gonna die.
it is.
Fun.
It's true.
Okay. So the right door is
Mhm.
where, from tracking them, you see where the footprints have pushed away. The right door is the door.
We know it's the
Okay.
right door, but which door is it?
We're
Hold on.
going.
Let me
We're going this way.
let me
Don't-
check
don't kick
for
me.
you real quick.
Line. Line.
I knew this would happen.
I'll put you in timeout next time.
Yeah. So, Flaw just immediately starts headed toward the right door.
Guy's still just like, which door is it?
It's over this way.
Oh,
Talk's gonna be like, "Are you sure?" Because I guess they don't know.
I'm positive.
Okay. Follows along.
okay. But,
Okay.
All right. I haven't thought so far. I'm not going to start thinking now.
You know what? What a mood.
Okay. As you guys enter, go through the right door, you come to another small hallway with a door at the end. As you all enter the hallway,
What?
sorry, I'm working with one monitor, so I'm trying to like move between everything in my notes.
Bless your heart.
It's okay. This I love having the fact that we have this now because then Sophie can have her computer. As the three of you enter the room, the torches in the wall go out.
Ooh.
And you all see 3 pairs of spectral hands appear, and they all jump out at you. Everybody make me a dexterity save.
Oh, wait, no,
yeah.
dexterity is good for me.
Yeah, I know. I get advantage on Dex.
All right, so let's look at Kalina's roll because it's on here.
Oh.
Okay, good. Forgot about.
That's fine. You don't have to use it if you don't want to.
No,
I'll
we're
tell
using
Rose.
it. Oh, did she roll it on the thing?
We were at my grandma's house.
Cute. Cute.
Hi, Kalina.
Why? What are you doing tonight?
Would you believe me if I said that's exactly what I rolled too?
Really?
I mean, we can look.
Yeah, 100%. I also rolled a 2, which is stupid as shit because I have a +8, so it's a 10, Blake.
Ow.
So we've got a 10,
Mine was a 17.
a 17,
Mine
and
was-
Guy got an 18.
I love that I get advantage on Dex. On effects I can see.
How do you take advantage?
It's just
I'm
the
just
barbarian
proficient
thing.
in it.
You get advantage on Dex against effects you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Wait, can you
Nice.
see it when the torches go out?
Blake,
though?
did they roll high enough to also
I got a
help my
17,
low roll?
Not how that works.
It is sometimes.
I like
Yeah,
how
there didn't
Jesse's
do a
like,
help
but
action.
could you see it?
No, the lights went out.
Bardic inspiration.
Spectral hands.
I mean, and you are a human.
You said we saw the spectral hands. Well, either way, I got a 17 then.
Okay.
Everything all right?
It's our fridge.
Oh, okay.
Getting a Mountain Dew, they know.
All right. Well, it was like Kalina disappears, and suddenly we just hear Calamity in the background. Like, y'all okay over there?
So the hands lash out at all 3 of you. Talk and Guy manage to dive out of the way, but Flaw, in just her very straightforward, I'm going to go be a murderer of this dwarf, did not react in time. So, Flaw, you now get to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
This one's a lower one. Oh,
You got this.
You need a 15.
Yeah.
You got it.
22, baby.
Like,
Nice.
I'm just like watching it like, where?
All right, so as the hand goes to grab your arm, you just feel this immense cold on it, but right now with your rage and everything else, you just kind of just shrug the hand off and it just hits the wall before it actually gets to activate the spell.
Rad. He's called.
You're rad.
Aw, you're rad.
What do you guys do?
Look around, I guess. What's in the room?
It is still dark in the room, and there are
Is it
still
magical darkness?
3 pairs of spectral hands. It is not magical darkness. Yes,
Then I can see.
yes, Guy. You see a room and 3 pairs of spectral hands.
Blake, because you said I couldn't see anything, can I cast Magic Awareness? As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. At the end of your next turn, you'll know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover. When you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay. Yes, you can do that.
Do I see the hands now?
You do see the hands. It is a necromantic spell, just so you know.
Cool.
I would also like to cast dancing lights so we can see?
Okay, you do. So
Thank you.
as the lights start dancing and moving along the walls, you do see you are still in the same room. But these 3 pairs of spectral hands, which had all missed before, look like they are getting ready to attack again.
I
Did
run.
we get a more detailed look at the room? Like, is there a door on the other side, or?
Yeah, there was a door on the other side when you tried to go through the first time. It's literally a hallway, a small hallway with the door that you guys came in, and then a door on the other end. When you guys came in, the door you came in shut, and that's when
Okay.
the lights went out and the hands appeared.
But there's still a door on the other end.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's bum.
Does the trail keep going just to the other side of the room? To the other door, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we run
mean,
through them?
If there's no other detail about the room or anything, just these hands, then we're just gonna go, I guess. Try and run past them
These
to get to the other
hands.
door.
Okay.
So which way am I running? Because I cannot see.
Toward
No, she cast dancing lights. You can see now.
We're good.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys go towards the door, the hands are going to attack again.
Okay.
A dex save?
No, they're actually going to roll to attack you.
Yeah, you're leaving their sphere, so it's attack of opportunity probably.
Well, they have a dex save for the trap, but now they're in the room.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Guy, 15 to hit.
That's my AC, so
that does hit.
Oh. Okay.
Talk, 19 to hit.
Yep.
And Flaw.
No, actually 20.
9 to hit.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Dan and Sophie, I need you guys to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Jeez.
You need to get a 15.
22.
There you go. And you both take 6 cold damage.
Okay, cool.
Can I do something?
Yeah?
As I'm assuming I just this time actually skate by and avoid the attack. As Flaw goes to dodge, can I go to shoot a powered arrow at the door to try to just blow the door open and make it easier for us to just run through?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So you're going to activate the bow ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not the Ulier's Might or whatever. It'll just be a powered, a charged one from Fortune. Just to give it an extra oomph to open the door.
Roll to hit. I mean, you gotta get a 10. The door has a 10 AC. It's a wooden door.
Nope, that's damage button, Kalina. Oh, well, I have a plus 11 to hit, Blake.
Yeah, so just don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Literally, just don't roll a 1.
Okay, well, I did not roll a 1. Rolled a 13.
Good.
Plus 11.
Okay. So, yes, roll the damage with the focus
Extra
blast.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so she's literally just rolling into making the bow and then just firing. So that would be 12 damage to the door.
Okay.
How big is this room?
I mean, it's not a big room.
Okay, so
It's literally like they set up a trap in here. 12 is enough for the door.
So the door just blows open.
So you just blow the door you shoot with that accuracy. You actually hit the arrow at where the lock is and explode where the lock, the handle, and everything else there just off, and the door just swings open from that force.
Okay. She skids to the side and kind of motions with her hand for the other two to run out.
Talk runs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Guy follows.
Okay. You guys do.
Can I flip off the hands when I leave the room?
Yeah.
Do they flip
Most
me off in
definitely.
return?
Oh, absolutely.
They have
There's
to.
just 6 floating fingers. Almost as
That's
spectral as
fine.
they kind of are on this when this camera, depending on where I'm at.
Yeah.
It's like basically like a deleted scene from Smash Brothers, just like like all the master hands just flipping you off.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. This brings you to another room.
Is there a trap in this room? Do you have more hands to throw at me?
You gonna catch
She's
these
ready.
hands?
Does anything happen in this room?
So in this room, you see stacks and stacks of boxes.
Oh, he's moving.
Most of these crates are kind of 6x6 boxes. Like they're decent size crates. They're stacked along the right side wall of where you guys came in. There's another door over to the left with what seems to be green and purple light emanating underneath it.
I'm assuming that that's still where my senses are.
Yes.
Can I tell how strong it is? Like, can I tell that I'm getting like closer, or is it like a?
It's kind of
Like
more
a-
of a directional thing, but
Okay.
I would say that you can kind of tell you are nearing your quarry just based off of the
Okay.
amount of marks on the ground. And like usually when he got closer, he wasn't moving as fast because he was reaching his destination.
Okay. She's gonna take a second, I guess, to look in the crates really fast, just to glance and see what's in them.
Okay. The crates, there's a total of 7 crates stacked along that right wall, and they are double stacked, so 14 crates total.
They're just Avon products.
Yeah, dude.
Possibly.
Lallaroo leggings. Sophie gets it.
Fancy.
I think it was a LuLaRoe. Wait, no.
Something like that.
LaLaRoe. No, I don't
Either
know.
way, the dwarf is into
Ponzi
pyramid
schemes.
schemes. Yeah.
Yep.
Are
Okay.
they like? Yeah.
I mean,
checked.
they're crates that are nailed shut. You can try to crack one open.
Hey, the big one with weird briefcase thing. Can you just hit this open?
Sure. I hit it open.
Okay. You guys went for the third crate in the line.
We sure did.
Dan, roll me to hit. Again, you just don't roll a 1.
Not 20.
Okay.
Excellent.
He obliterates the crate and
We
becomes
sure
dust.
did.
Roll your damage.
I would confirm the crit. It's 15 plus 7, 22.
Flood's just like guy just.
Does that give
Ta-da!
me? Is that double damage? Triple damage? What is that?
That's triple.
Triple damage?
15 triple.
Oh
Amazing.
my god. Talk will write a song about this one day.
So,
I love this.
so that's what?
Very good.
Do I have to roll for damage then times 3, or is it 12
Yeah,
times 3?
no, you roll your damage and then multiply it by 3.
Guy, human man, crate slayer.
So that's
Da-da-da.
10, so 30 damage on the crate.
Good lord.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know, that was more impressive than I thought it was going to be.
So Guy just grabs the briefcase, and it could be something by the hands, it could be because of the kids or whatever is going on. He just rears this briefcase back, double hands, slams into this crate, and the crate almost implodes inward at his point of hit, and just explodes all the other splinters on the ground. And out from inside the crate, just hay, like straw just starts just almost exploding out as well, just from that force.
I thought
And
somebody
then-
It was gonna
popped
be
out and
children
said,
bodies.
"Hey."
I thought it was
I
gonna be
thought it
head
was
too.
gonna be
Yeah.
kids. I thought it was gonna be kids. I was so scared.
Yeah. Yeah, 30 damage to the crate, and then suddenly just like some parts of children come out of the
30 damage to the crate, and then 50 damage to the trauma of these 3 people.
Right. Oh.
What was in the hay?
As the hay spills forth onto the ground, you see inside it 3 large-looking stones.
I pick them up.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll
guys know what
me
these
a
are?
wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's not good.
It's a DC of 18.
I got an 8.
Oh my god.
Okie dokie.
I mean, this is the biggest fuck around and find out trio.
You aren't kidding.
The guy would pick them up. He'd be like, "Do you guys like want rocks? This is the worst pinata I've ever had."
Make it your pet.
More Rockies.
It's your
Magic
pet's
Rocky.
girlfriend. It's your pet's
Guy is,
girlfriend.
guy is
All right.
about to become the Rock's pet.
If I put them
So-
in my briefcase, does that increase my modifiers?
Well, no.
Oh.
I'm also not going to count. You pick 2 of them up and do this twice. We're just doing the once.
Thanks.
As you go and pick, and you go to touch these and pick them up, you are assaulted in your mind with just paralyzing scream. You take 12 psychic damage,
Yarg.
Jesus.
Love that for you.
and you drop the stones, obviously, and you also drop to the ground, and you are paralyzed.
Oh.
Is he
real
okay?
help. They're screaming.
He's just like frozen.
They're screaming. I can't move. And the rocks hurt people. They're bad Rockies.
Rocks do hurt people.
It's not
Rocky.
fun. Really mean it. Worst pinata I've ever had.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you really showed that crate who's who.
Yeah, that was super impressive.
I don't know. I think it had its vengeance.
You know, yep, this is going in the ballad.
Yep, the revenge arc of the crate. Yep. Mhm.
So Flaw just Flaw reaches down and
Picks up the stone.
she pats Guy on the back and casts a level 2 cure wounds on him.
Does that make me not paralyzed?
I don't think I can help with that, but I can apparently roll super low and only heal you for 7.
Well, you can go ahead and roll you a Constitution saving throw now to unparalyze.
Nat 20, 27.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
You are no
Make-
longer paralyzed.
Thanks,
but you
Flaw. I
are
don't know what you
still
did.
in
That was
pain.
good.
I at least healed you for a little bit.
But no, you're
So,
welcome. I did that.
Definitely was me. I'll take all the responsibility for that. Okay, we're going to the next room, and I want to shoot the door again.
Wait, what are those rocks?
Not anything we need to worry about, I guess.
Should
because
we
it's-
grab them with like I've got a lot of hats.
We'll probably worry about that after we find the child murderer and put my dagger in his throat.
We could hand
I
him one of these
guess.
rocks.
Yeah, let's just
Well-
chuck a rock at it.
Yeah, we'll go ask him politely. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind touching this rock for us? We don't quite know what it does. Do you mind demonstrating? She shoots the
Right.
door while she's talking.
Should we
Okay.
look at other rocks?
Roll to hit.
Doc wants to grab the rock with the hat.
Okay. You
Don't
can.
say roll.
You can try that. Yeah, you can try
17.
Will it work?
it. You hit. I don't know. Try it and see.
Doc grabs the rock with the hat.
Go
No,
ahead and
what
roll.
are you doing?
What do you mean roll?
You heard me. Kalina, roll damage.
Don't stop touching that. Drop it.
It can be like a Pokeball.
Yeah, that makes you the Pokemon.
For your brain.
True.
Not if I'm grabbing it with not the surface.
You got
What?
tongs?
15
Oh shit, tongs would
damage.
be good.
Yeah, like a
Okay, yeah,
barbecue.
you blow the door open again.
Okay.
Wooden doors don't have a lot of health.
Yeah, but I'm not chancing any stupid fucking traps. I'm gonna look in the room first.
Okay, as you look in the room, the green and purple light emanating from under it actually came from an enormous altar along the back wall.
Okay.
The altar looks very much like the statues that you saw previously, but instead of him being where his arms were crossed, they're both open with one flame of purple and one of green. Standing underneath the altar, looking kind of confused, is the dwarf from the
Fortress.
yes. No, the dwarf from the trading port, basically from the
Mhm.
store, and then an elf.
So standing
Okay.
a little too close behind Flaw, guys, just like, hey, what is that? But like really
So-
just too close behind Flaw.
She like kind of like shudders a little, but she has the bow out and she's pointing it toward the two of them. Can I ready like a reactionary thing? Like if I see them move, can I say that I like attack kind of thing? Like prep.
Yeah, I could say you could do that.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Well, before you get anywhere, we're gonna pause there. And we're gonna go over to Team Guardian Angel.
Oh,
we-
it's less pedophile-y.
Like I said, I fixed it. So
A
Team
workshop.
Emancipated Children Guardian Angel.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
right?
ECGA?
You guys have your through your ritual. You now have your floating disc.
Hey, neat.
During the time that you've been creating it, you have heard a crash, an enormous crash, and then a third crash, and that's kind of where they're at in that 10-minute time.
Floss
So
had
you heard the door blow open. You heard the thunderous crash from the obliteration of the crate, and then the final door opening.
On the
I-
first crash, I just kind of chuckle.
Root hasn't heard any screams of pain from either our friends or their enemies, so I would presume they're just letting off steam.
They're probably
It's a
down
fair
there.
presumption.
They're probably down there kicking rocks or something.
Accurate. Very nice.
Are we
They're
ready to
hardy.
move?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm ready
here
when
we
you
go.
are.
Here we go. Okay, everyone up. Trouble, you take turns. Sit on each one. Trouble, they're telling Trouble just to like circle around and take turns with the kids.
Oh, very much. He's at this point just like trying to find a way to like lay on them without crushing their leg. And then once he gets enough cozy enough and gets some pets, he starts moving to the next one.
I figured this is like a disc, right?
Yeah, it's a 3 foot by 3 foot disc.
Okay, so I figured they're like all sitting like kind of back to back, just kind of with their legs dangling off or something.
Yeah, Trouble's just like
Yeah.
they hold their hands out, and Trouble just runs underneath them getting pets.
It's its own personal merry-go-round.
It is.
And I'm gonna cantrip light onto the disc so it just kind of glows underneath them to kind of help them kind of like a nightlight as they go through the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay. We need somebody to go ahead and ready the guards for these children about to come out.
Okay. Karut will go ahead and alert the guards that we're coming out.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm trying to try to like back up so the disc is in front of me as I walk. It kind of like avoids me. You get what I'm saying? Staying 10 feet away.
Lyrian, can
Yeah.
you stay close to the children?
Of course, making faces at them.
So Karut's going to go ahead and stay, and probably about 50 feet ahead, just to kind of to where they're still, reachable, but not, trying to get good headway to get up front.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think seeing 4 emancipated children like just flying out of a tunnel that they're supposed to be guarding would be a very cool look. What the fuck?
Look what we found!
They don't look like us. They're obviously not ours.
Yeah. I hate night shift.
Every time I'm on shift, what the hell?
There's children everywhere.
You damn kids, get out of my sewer.
Are you Bill Simmers' boy? I told you not to come playing in these sewers.
One's leg falls off.
Damn it, Billy. How you gonna work the mines now? Okay, keep going.
You're good. So as you guys make your way through the cavern, it is a slower process because the disc only moves in relation to Oz. And every once in a while, Lyrian, you kind of have to readjust the disc because it's moving, like it's going to start bumping into walls and everything else.
It's like air hockey, but with my body.
A literal escort mission.
Yep. So like I said, it's a slow moving process.
How fast are you walking, Oz?
I'm
Better have a
boot
decent
scooting.
walking speed.
Oh, I'm boot scooting with a boogie in it, so.
Nice.
You go so fast the kids just start falling off.
Fuck.
They weigh nothing, and the wind just picks them up underneath.
You're in it from behind, just like pushing.
Yeah, loses his footing a little bit, and the kids start spinning like it's a tilt-a-whirl, like a ride. They're hanging on for dear life.
It's like River Rampage at Dollywood when we get to the part with the water.
Yeah,
They actually fall into the sewer, just kind of spinning like a tube.
Jesus.
Sorry.
bless it.
So as you guys make your way through the cave and then back up the tunnel into the sewer, Jesse, roll me a perception check. Since you came out of the cavern first.
11.
11. You do notice that the Sahagin corpse is no longer there.
Okay. I mean, it's always a bigger fish. Something could have come up and just, like, the alligators and the sewers could have just come and ate it.
Yeah.
Been holding that one back, huh, Jess?
I gotta
Piece
do
of
at least
shit.
one.
I felt Mike's eye roll from here.
I love it. I don't know what this means, like the context, but I'm thrilled.
Good.
And anytime I can throw in a Star Wars reference that's so subtle, it makes Mike cringe. It makes me
I
happy.
see.
There was this subtlety of a bull in
Oh,
a china shop with that one.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I mean, but Tori didn't pick up on it.
Well, because I wasn't listening.
Oh,
And then once you said it, I was like, oh, okay.
rude.
Okay.
I love you.
Me too.
What do you do, Jesse?
Oh, I mean, I just acknowledged that the body is missing and kind of check the path because we didn't come that far in. We're only about
Yeah.
We're not that deep into the sewer, right? It's not a huge.
Actually,
feel
no,
that.
you're not that deep in the sewer.
Okay.
Like the cavern and everything, that was a good distance down, but the sewer itself, you guys did not go far.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna, kind of wait until I can get visual on them like about to come up because I kind of want to get them out into the sewer proper before I move ahead.
Okay. So as Oz and Lyrian are making their way back, making their way up the tunnel, you start heading back towards where the guards are.
Okay.
And yeah, go ahead.
Flavor. Karut has his shield out, but not the mace. He's just defensive mode right now.
Okay. As you cross over the bridge to get to the other side where you can start going up the staircase or the ramp. You hear an enormous splash to your left. Roll me a dexterity save.
This Karut.
Mm-hmm. You guys are just now about to come out of the tunnel into the sewers because he said he was 50 feet ahead. 5.
I am a turtle.
You are a turtle, which means that
Could have been worse.
it could have been a lot worse. From out of the water, you see another Sahagin face as he blows a dart
Oh shit.
at you. You do not manage to. You're so focused on, trying to protect these kids and you're worried about them and from the forward that unfortunately you did not see this attack coming from the side. The dart hits you in the arm. I don't know why it rolled a D20, but you're not taking that much damage. You're taking 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like this.
So you take
Oh,
2 damage as you just feel this piercing into your arm.
ouch.
And then I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Constitution. Oh fuck. 8.
Okay. So you basically, as you start stumbling, as you almost finish the walk, you crash into the ground and fall unconscious.
Dude, I make it over the bridge though, right?
Well, now that you ask, roll me a d20.
Damn it. 13?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So I was not that far ahead of them.
Well, 50 feet.
Right, but no, remember what I said? I was waiting for them to make it almost there
Mhm.
before I started moving ahead. So that 50 feet was not 50 feet when they got up there.
Right, you were crossing the bridge as they were coming into the sewers.
Right. Like I was making an
So
effort not to
basically,
get
as
stuck
they
right
turn the corner, they just see you fall onto the ground.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah, he got
Lyrian does.
Oh.
Ox is still
Right.
coming out of the tunnel because he's pushing the disc.
Now I run up to Karut like, no, what happened, my friend?
How? Just like, am I unconscious or am I just like?
You are unconscious.
Oh,
fuck.
jeez.
Okay.
So is he on his tummy or his back?
Hang on. Let's do a 50-50 on that.
Exactly.
Sure.
Above 10, shell. Below 10, tummy.
Out of context, it's just so fucked.
He's on his little tummy.
Where do you want me to shoot it?
Right. So yeah, just runs up and like looking, trying to slap the face slightly. Friend, are you okay? What happened? And just tries to pull him and try to get him on his back. So
I
he
mean,
can.
you might see this in my arm.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess can I roll? Does passive perception of very high let me see that?
I would say yes.
Of an 18. All right. I look at it. I don't know. I guess would that be medicine to try to figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah.
I would. Mike, are you gonna say something?
Yes, I mean, since Lyrian's up there trying to slap him awake, I mean, they were close enough to the kids to try and make faces at him. I can see all this happening as I'm like trying to.
Well, you are 30 feet behind the disc, correct?
Is it 30 or 10?
That's what I'm asking. I don't recall.
Terrific. I don't get to use it enough to remember.
I mean, it's not my spell.
I know. I feel, man. Oh, we're right. We're getting there. It's 20 feet.
Oh, okay. So you actually you haven't seen this
But I've
because
got dark vision 60.
that has nothing to do with it. You can't see
You're
through
coming
walls.
up a staircase and
Okay.
I've got dark vision 60 feet. Motherfucker, you had X-ray vision of 0.
He's kind. You don't. He's 0. I'm just saying.
So you do see as Lyrian is talking sweetly to the children and making faces, him look over a
And
cause
bolt.
of concern on his face and then start running.
Mm-hmm.
And I would presume that that Karut and like the armor and the shell and all of his gear falling face first, onto the ground probably would have made a loud sound.
No, it was very silent.
Oh shit.
If a Karut falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, doesn't really make a sound.
What you guys don't know is that Crude is always silent. He's a ninja turtle.
He's in a sewer. Oh god, that's great. 19 to figure out.
Oh, there you are.
Hi. 19 to figure out what this dart is, or if I can discern.
It is a dart. You assume that it's trapped from using your bye Sophie. From using medicine and looking him over. You seem to think he's fallen into some kind of sleep.
Oh, okay. Does he have little turtle snores?
I need my CPAP machine or I'll pass out.
I'll give you the kiss of life.
Whoa.
But okay.
Children look away.
You know what? Bring it on. No, but
Give him
okay.
the keys of life.
But okay, no. I will look around.
I remember the movie.
It's a good movie. The kiss of life. But I'm gonna look around to make sure that whoever did this isn't like if I can see based on the angle. Can I figure out where it came
Based on the angle of the dangle and the fact that you are a human being
with 4 eyes?
Your eye
Trigonometry is involved somehow.
Well, first of all, your second pair of eyes have been closed this entire time.
This is true, but that's irrelevant. They're my night vision eyes.
Oh, okay, so those have dark vision.
I keep them closed, and they're always just into the dark.
Oh.
It's like an eye patch. Anyway, keep going. But do I see like, you know how like caimans in the water? You can see the little beady eyes. And it's not dark.
Roll me a perception on this one.
I
will say that Groot still had his torch.
16.
And just kind of dropped it next to you, so you still are able to see in low light vision.
16.
You do notice that far back towards the left, it's now your right as you're looking back towards the bridge and the kids. There is a pair of eyes in the water. Just kind of staring.
Do I slowly see the kids coming in?
Yes. So at this point, Mike, you have finally made the corner.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are now on the other side of the water. Because you've just kind of straight pushed them because nothing's kind of turned them.
Fair.
Right. Lyrian does call out, "There's something in the water! It got carrot!"
Oh, shit.
Oh, not carrot.
Do I see what's in the water?
Not from where you're at, because you've just now come into the sewers. But as you make your way over to Lyrian, the disc also starts to follow you.
Good.
There's more than one way to move the disc. Right. And as you turn the corner where Lyrian pointed out, you can also make out with your 60 feet of dark vision.
There it goes.
Your special eyes.
Yeah, look at you.
Special eyes.
You do see the two eyes in the water as well. It's about 45 feet away from the bridge. And it's just kind of watching.
Like a punk.
More like it, attacked its prey, and then more things showed up, and it is far more wary about,
as it should be.
3 than 1 or 2 than 1.
Yeah. Snipe it. Spell snipe it.
Spell snipe it. Do not have spell sniping ability, but you do.
Could my friend's ability work? It's
Friends?
range area of self, and I've never fucked with friends.
It's not a great show.
Yeah, fair enough. So how about the spell though?
You have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile toward you.
It's not really
I
hostile.
kind of feel he's probably hostile towards you.
That's fair. So the water runs down past where we came from, though, right? It's just all one interconnected waterway with.
There's several interconnected waterways. There's the waterway across, like when you crossed over the bridge, the water's going both directions, but you're still heading this way back towards because there's a secondary water thing you've been walking across,
Okay.
like parallel to. I mean, it hasn't made any move towards you or towards Lyrian.
I'm trying to like.
Okay. Can I use like control flames and just kind of like make a flame appear in my hand and just kind of like hold as I slowly make my way down the line?
Yeah, you can.
I don't have like anything distant. Sorry, ignore that.
I just want to keep an eye on it and see if it moves or reacts in anything.
Okay, well, I mean, you can continue to look at it until you round the corner. That you have that final little stretch before you go to the
Guards.
stairway.
Okay.
It's like a Boo in Mario Brothers. As long as you're looking at it, it won't come at you.
Can I also ready reaction to deflect missile just in case another one shows up?
Yeah.
Another dart happens. Okay, keep going.
Okay, at this point, are Karut and hers, or him, they, sorry, are both of both of y'all behind me in the floating disc now?
It's on the ground.
The disc is still coming up. It's now, the disc itself is now about to cross over where the two water paths meet. Karut's still kind of on the ground, and Lyrian is
beside Karut, still is
beside
kneeling.
Karut,
Okay.
waiting for it to do anything. It has not technically moved, but you can't see it. Lyrian does, but Lyrian has not moved.
So we haven't like crossed, like I haven't stepped over them yet or anything.
No, I mean
Okay.
you've passed Lyrian and Karut.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You've passed Lyrian and Karut. You are now on the other side of that other wall, so you can't see the Zahagan anymore.
Mhm.
But Lyrian can. But you can see Lyrian looking at it.
Yeah, just pinpoint.
The children's disc is now coming over where like the two waterways meet because it's still following you at that 20-foot distance.
Okay. As I pass Lyrian, I'm just gonna tell her, or damn it, tell Lyrian, him, sorry. Please don't take your eyes off it, okay? It's just I just think it's scared, and maybe I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Just it's not doing anything right now, so just I will come back.
For
I just
once,
need to get them out of here.
Right.
Could try to wake me up. I mean,
that's what I've been doing. I've been like flipping flapping, but for once, all four eyes do open and just stare at it.
Oh shit!
Right.
Blake, do you want the piece of the thing?
I was just like, have you always had those?
No, y'all can split it. I'm good.
Looks at his chest. Yes.
Gets around the corner and there's just a large bright light.
I just thought it was three big pieces.
Sophie, cut it up.
Yeah, I'll take one. That's fine. So as the disc starts to go over the final stretch of water, I need to roll a d20.
Oh.
Won't you do it?
I do not control the way the dice roll.
I do not control the rate at which lobsters die.
Can I
do not
at some
control the way
point, do I
that
get to make another con save to wake up?
I mean, can I help assist him?
It's a sleep poison spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
It is poison.
I was like, can I suck the poison out?
I mean, it is poison.
You could try anyway. Just for comedic effect.
Very good news for everyone involved. They rolled a 1.
Woo!
Amazing.
So as the children are going over the final stretch, a second Sahagin jumps out of the water and tries to grab one of the children. But you have to do that so forcefully?
Yeah, good stuff.
I don't think that's right.
For what it's worth, like, we didn't hear it.
Thank you.
No.
That's because this thing has really good. That's a lot. As it goes to just grab for one of the children, it misses completely.
Good, because if it got
And
one of them, it
slams
would have
back
gotten
into the
all
water.
of them because they're chained together.
Correct. It
They
sure would
are!
have.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
no.
Looney Tunes stuff. It just would have like pulled them, and then the disc would have started spinning, to be like unraveling a chain.
Yep.
Yeah.
They would have Beybladed that disc as it dragged the 4 children into the water.
Oh my god, it would have
Yeah, I start to
that.
ready up an Eldritch Blast, and I'm like, ooh, okay, let's, no, just go. running, we're running.
I still have Karut on the ground.
Yep.
So,
So Oz takes off back towards the over towards the stairs with the children in tow. Illyrium, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to see if well, no, because it's poison. If it's a spell, which Aaron wouldn't know that, I try to suck out the poison.
Okay.
Because I don't have inherent magical abilities.
Roll medicine for me.
Oh
One more
god.
time.
Is Karut fully conscious for this? He just can't react?
11.
I'm unconscious. I'm.
Oh, never mind.
He's
He's
like fucking Uncle Iroh from Avatar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uncle, why are you laying down? You don't look like you got hit. Shh.
I love it. 11.
Basically, I'm pre-golden ticket Grandpa Joe right now.
You are.
See that
No,
reference
fuck
I
you.
get.
You're dead.
Yeah. So
Fuck Uncle Joe.
Subreddit dedicated to
one
you.
on my save. Blake can't do that.
So with a 10, that's kind of an average. And with
Joe.
Lyrian's, like, traveling and age and like those kind of things, Lyrian puts 2 and 2 together that, sucking out poison does not work. And if anything, only affects also the person that's trying to put poison in their mouth.
I spit it. That didn't work. And now I'm going to try to pick him up.
Okay, roll me strength.
Let's go.
I don't know how much I weigh, but I think
21.
I mean, okay.
Lyrian just
You
kind of
just-
hefts the turtle
I am
up
6'6"
onto his
of
back.
man. Just you just
Kind
see
of dragging his little feetsies
oh,
behind,
little
but
feetsies.
Lyrian is just walking.
I love little feetsies. That's real cute. Okay, yep. No, you just see me. It's like fucking Pastor the Christ with the cross on my back, but it's correct.
Wow. What a comparison.
Right? No,
Just someone with something heavy on their back, and I'm like, I grew
Tori,
up
I
in
don't
a
know if we
Christian
can do
household.
that.
It's fine. You're
can we say-
Catholic.
Can we say
know.
crucifixion on Twitch or on Discord? Is that okay?
Crucifixion. All right, you.
Crucifixion. Crucifixion. It's really good though. Oh no. And I'm
Poodles.
not the one who left because I'm the one that made it. It's okay. God protected
He
me.
can come back anytime. That's on him now.
He's
Oh,
old. He
God.
probably
There
went
he
to bed. Never mind.
Alright. I'm sorry, Blake. I'm sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
Oh, it's your heart.
I thought for a second my Discord crashed, and then I was like, no, Blake probably kicked me.
I didn't change my background.
No, I was like, I didn't touch anything, I swear.
Okay, but I am trying to drag you out, so we hoofing it, dude. My deflect missile is still active. My reaction. I'm ready. Oh, it made me cry a little bit. Now y'all make me want pie. Is that what y'all have? What do you have?
It's just like coffee cake thing with like a
Oh.
glaze on it.
Fair.
Ooh.
I don't like cake.
Well, coffee cake's more kind of like a pastry.
So what happens next, Blake?
So you are running up the stairs. So as you run up basically the stairs up, you burst out to back into the city. The two guards there kind of like turn immediately. They almost go to grab for their weapons, and then they recognize you. And they don't draw their weapons, but they kind of look at you like you're out of breath.
I'm gonna keep on boot scooting.
Okay, you continue to run past them up to 20 feet to where this disc of 4 children are now coming out. One of the guards is rather intelligent. One of them's not. Let me roll for him.
Which one's the intelligent one? The one that brewed up to me when I was like, hey.
Yes.
Oh no.
So the other one who isn't seems to think that the children are what you're running from, and is not sure what to do with that information.
He's getting ready to run too. He's like, shit.
He's just seeing this fucking
God.
demon. Because again, they don't really know what tieflings are here. Sees this demon booking it out of the sewers, to which this disc of 4 children that are have
God.
chains on them is just in hot pursuit.
Amazing. Honestly, he's got a point. That's wild. Kids are evil.
So after I get them like up to par, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Mainly to the one that's like starting to back away.
Yeah, kind of freaking out. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck are these?
Look at these.
Get them to safety now.
Do you want to tell them
The
about
guard,
the underground tunnel or the?
No.
the
tell them
the
to get
more
the kids out of
intelligent
here.
guard immediately starts grabbing the children and helping them down.
Be careful with this.
And-
They're fragile. They got chains. Careful.
He gives you a nod without like any kind of recognition. And as he brings them down, he moves them over to a shady spot and sends off the second guard to go find a cleric.
All right. Well, as
Nice.
soon
That's
as do you have them? Will they be safe with you?
Yeah, he nods. He's looking over them right now. He starts pulling out these leaves from his pocket and starts grinding them up in some water.
Trouble,
Making
you
them
stay
tea.
here with them until they are happy. I want to see every single one of them smile. When the last one smiles, you come back to me.
God, they smile and like their teeth fall out. Anyway.
It's nice when there's a familiar that's got thumbs.
Yeah.
This is true. This is so true.
I'm gonna drop the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep the disc. No, I'm just gonna keep it and just run back down the tunnel just in case the turtle needs it.
Thought about it.
All right. So as you're now running down the tunnel, pursuing this disc, Lyrian, make me a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to upset you
You're
with my
at
disc.
disadvantage because you're carrying a turtle.
11.
Good. So you were over at 10. So you managed to, as this disc is hurtling at you,
Oh my god.
because Oz is now running after it, and you're trying to drag this poor turtle. You managed to move to the side as this disc just barrels past you.
Well, all right then.
And then
I
a few
see-
moments
yeah.
later, Oz shows up.
What is he still?
Hello.
Is he still sleeping?
Yes, the poison does not work that way.
What
Would
what
you
do
like
mean?
to
The
help
poison,
me?
The poison looks to have worked pretty fucking well. Throw him on the disc. We have to go.
I am not an herbalist.
Nobody said you were.
Tries to put him on the.
Jesse, you may now make a. It's been about 5 minutes. You may now make a Constitution.
You're like, it's poison.
saving
I'm like, I
throw.
don't know poisons.
DC of 15.
I love the chaos of this trio so much.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Hey!
Just imagine, like, put him on the disc.
So
I'm gonna try to fuck it out.
You feel groggy, but you start to come to.
I did not suck hard enough, so it did not work.
It looks pretty
What?
good. You did a good job. He's waking up.
What?
Learn. Oh,
What?
oh,
Where are
that's
the?
good.
Chris looking around. Where are the children?
They're fine. They're safe. Trouble is with them.
Okay, good. Cause I had no idea.
What happened?
Can you walk?
He just kind of does like a self check real quick. Everything appears fine.
Okay,
You
let's
were
go. You
shot
can
in the
walk, you can
arm.
run.
By a dart. I assume from the fish people from before there were some beady eyes in the water.
As soon as he says he can walk, I'm gonna drop the disc and just try and go past.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
So the children are safe.
Yes, the trouble will come back. We will know when he shows up.
Let's make haste, as much haste as possible to return to the group.
Do you want me to carry you again?
No, Crew
You sure?
should be fine.
I have a good shoulder. Okay. It's always there.
So as Oz has just started making his way back down the tunnel, followed very soon by Karut and Lyrian.
Karut's being extra careful to like check corners now. Karut is very nervous about getting shot again like that.
Okay. So while as you guys are making your way back down the tunnel, let's go back to Team Murder Hobo.
Moida Hobo.
You guys have just broken open this door to see the dwarf and an elf that you have not seen before. Turn around and look at both of you. He's fairly attractive.
Oh.
I mean, even by elf
the,
standards, he's not bad looking.
I was gonna say, what about the elf?
Hey.
We don't like racists here.
Would you fight side by side with an elf?
Yeah, so
side by side with a friend.
Hi. What about a
Flaw has her bow pointed at them, and she's just almost like she's grinning, and she looks directly at the dwarf. Oh, remember me?
Yeah.
No, actually.
Kids.
Wait, didn't he say that this was a dwarf he hadn't seen before?
No,
the elf we haven't seen before.
Oh, okay.
Why do you all eat kids?
Elf.
Would you say, Blake?
Well, the dwarf looks at you almost trying to scrutinize as trying to figure out who you are.
Oh shit.
At Guy's question about eating kids, the elf looks almost disgusted.
We saw what you did.
Oh, he's pimping them.
We synced it.
I think I'd rather. I wish I had done on the kill group if they're pimping them.
We got the kids safe. We can hopefully skedaddle down there soon enough.
The elf looking directly at Guy. I would never allow such detestable things to pass my lips.
But you have no problem with murdering them for your stupid cult.
Of course, they're street urchins. They mean nothing.
You mean nothing.
Oh, that is very much the wrong answer.
I throw Rocky at the elf.
You have to
ready rock?
Alright, I open my briefcase and pick up Rocky.
Your briefcase.
Open my briefcase and pick up Rocky and close my briefcase. I'm like, have you guys met my rock? Then I throw the rock at the elf.
Did you replace the rock with the cursed rocks?
No.
No.
That'd be so good.
I asked. What?
Roll to hit.
Alright,
It's a dexterity roll.
Interesting.
It's a ranged attack.
So a D20 plus 1.
19.
Uh, 19 misses.
Oh.
Does it hit? Kind of bounce off?
You actually do see that as you throw the rock, your aim was very true, but as it got very close to him, this purple, almost like iridescent purple shield was brought to life, and it just Rocky pinged off of it onto the ground.
Ass shield.
I see you've met Rocky.
Which means you burned his reaction, hopefully.
That's true.
So, Flaw doesn't seem bothered by his little shield at all. Here's the thing. I have no particular instance that I'm afraid to murder either of you. I don't care whether you have to explain yourselves. I saw the children back there. So you have about 0.2 seconds before I just kill you both.
At that, the dwarf grins, and it almost feels like his mouth opens a little too far.
It's a demon dwarf. Demon dwarf. I lean over
I
to
hate
talk.
that.
Demon dwarf.
Dweeman.
Can't be a
I'll work
demon,
on it.
otherwise Blake would tell me.
That's true.
Then what the fuck?
But Guy
Primordial
doesn't know
dwarf.
that. He's like, it's a demon dwarf.
And
Talk agrees.
he lets out a light chuckle, and he says, he says almost nonchalantly to the elf, "I think these would make
Kitty cat.
interesting stones."
Yeah.
And
Oh, I don't
almost
like
an
that.
immediate click of his neck,
Oh.
and his body starts to elongate.
Oh shit! Is this the elf or the
Demon
dwarf?
dwarf.
The dwarf.
Oh, cool.
The
I
body
readied
starts
my-
to elongate, and now there is just, it's like a dwarf where his neck and his arms and his legs have just stretched themselves out.
I have a question.
You have a question.
I have a
She
statement.
has a
Oh, okay.
reaction. She's going to shoot him.
Oh, my
Paul's
question.
going to shoot him, so that I know where that's going to go.
My question was: is that like? Is it? Can I tell if that's a changeling thing or?
But it's not a changeling.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know.
You should
Okay,
cop.
Law, go ahead and shoot him.
Well, literally before he even like goes into his transformation, Flaw just kind of shakes her head, and she's like, "Should have given me a better answer than that." And the Blake, I don't know that you described to me what it looks like. So if you want to describe it, I'm gonna use Ullyr's Might.
Okay. So, as you draw back the bow starts shining even brighter because, you know, as it basically, as it coalesces into a bow, it's giving off this light, this kind of a golden warmth that you saw from Sylvanus. As you pull it back, and just from the rings in your hand, the rings start to glow, and in doing so, so does the bow. And the arrow no longer is within the bow itself, but it is in front of it.
Oh, boo.
And it
Cool.
becomes four separate arrows. And as they start to spin, they get closer and closer together and become this one giant arrow.
Okay.
And as you release it, as it releases, it just, this warm autumn breeze just passes by as it's launched at the enemy.
That's nice. Bye.
Guess I will roll to hit and watch this very cool thing miss.
Yeah, right.
Oh God!
I mean, I know how much you can you like your plus to hit.
Are you talking
so,
about my plus 16? Because
yeah.
it's a 30 to hit.
I wish, Mike, that it was further from that, but it's
That's immediately I started laughing.
the only difference is the neck also elongates.
Oh.
Oh my God. Let me see.
So
like
yes, a 30 definitely hits.
So good.
It is also being imbued by fortune, so I'm gonna roll the damage and then fortune damage.
Okay.
That would be. Oh, yes. 19 plus 6.
25.
25 damage.
Nice. So you do, as it's doing its transformation, this arrow just goes straight at its chest, and it actually staggers back a little bit as you do so.
Yeah.
And it lets out this snarl as its mouth opens wider, and you just see these long, sharp teeth.
Oh, that's
2 rows of them
fun.
as it just basically growls and also like kind of in a pain sound at you. Roll
I
initiative.
growls back.
It goes even.
Arr.
She's
Ow.
straight, just feral. Rolling initiative, cause I'm ready to kill this main.
I got a 9.
14.
16.
Okay. You got a. You got a 9. So order is. Sophie, what is your dex modifier?
+2.
Okay, roll me d20. His dex modifier is also a +2.
It was a 5.
Okay. He gonna go first.
Oh no.
All right,
Oh,
so
no.
first person to act is the elf.
Gross.
So as a bonus action, he is gonna cast Venomous Hex on Flaw.
Disrespectful. I don't know what that is. I'm Googling.
I just like that. How rude
As
was
a
it?
bonus action, the curse one creature they can see within 90 feet for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Till the curse is removed, they deal an extra 7 with 2d6 poison damage to the target whenever they hit with an attack.
Okay.
Woof.
And then he is going to cast Black Tentacles underneath all 3 of you.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
shit.
whoa. You didn't say it was this kind of campaign.
What was
Lyrian
happening?
runs faster. Lyrian's like, oh, I need to get there.
Tentacles.
I need all of you to make me a dex saving throw.
I can see this, right?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
You said Dex?
Dex, yes.
Nat 20. So 21.
I got a 9.
Oh boy. Talk's about to get
I got a
just-
dirty 20.
Okay.
That's fair.
God.
So Talk, you failed. You take 11 damage.
Okay.
Dan and Kalina, you take 5 because you take half. And Talk, you are restrained by the tentacles.
Ooh.
Do you moan?
Can I roll the moan?
You certainly may.
I think moaning is a free action, Talk.
How effectively do you moan?
I think moaning would be a reaction, if anything.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
would call it a free action.
That
Oh.
is
Why the
right.
hell is
17.
Sokka getting, like,
There it
a
is.
tentacle in his mouth?
Oh, you uncultured swine.
What is it?
It's the
the
Scanlan
critical.
gift.
It's
Yeah.
Critical
Yeah, the
Role's
Scanlan
animated
gift.
show.
Watch Legend of Vox Machina on Amazon.
What is
Dan, you will-
cartoons?
Yeah.
It looks like Sokka with, like, the sideburns from Bridgerton.
Oh.
Talk about a reference that is just like very
Yeah.
limited.
Like, I know
I
what
mean-
you mean.
We're talking tentacle porn, and
I
you're just
got
like,
it.
and one time on
I
Bridgerton.
know. No,
I know
it's this one
Kalina will get
character.
it, but
It's
I know.
fucking Anthony.
I kind of had to grasp when you said Sokka, and I was like, I've seen pictures of a character named Sokka, and they had dark brown hair, and then you were like, Bridgerton. Oof, check out.
It's like, oh, I love
Having
it.
a
It's a fair judgment, though.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, people watch different things. I'll make a reference to The Boys, and no one will get it, and I'll be like, hey, 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 hey.
I need to watch The Boys. I just haven't got to it yet.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So next up is Guy.
Yeah, baby. Alright, so Guy, seeing that he felt really confident in his attack with Rocky and that mist. So not only he's gonna rage real quick, so he's got to roll on the wild magic table.
Mad.
Excuse me.
Magic, 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 magic.
He got, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. They get 1d6 damage every time they attack me. I'll take it.
Yeah, that's the wild magic's pretty hype, bruh.
As long as they hit me, they get 1d6.
Yeah.
As magic lashes out in retribution.
Pull that aggro, bro.
So I'm also gonna cast on my turn. Finally got some magic stuff. Our last level up. Bolstering magic. You touch one creature, which can be yourself. You confer one of the following benefits of your choice. So for 10 minutes, I can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or ability check, and add that number to the d20 roll. So it's like casting a 10-minute long bardic inspiration on myself.
What?
It's bolstering magic. For 10 minutes, a creature, which can be yourself, can roll a d3 whenever making an attack roll or an ability check, and add the number to a d20 roll.
Okay,
I have to touch that creature, so
is raging an action?
I believe raging is a bonus action, my friend.
It's a bonus action.
Should be a bonus, I think.
It is. Rage has a bonus action. You
Okay.
enter rage
Cool.
for 10
So
rounds.
then, you're gonna use bolstering magic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Roller coaster of emotion.
No, because I know Blake's gonna get me with this thing.
What thing?
I mean, don't be more concerned about Blake getting you with the thing is like just breaking the game.
No, hold on. Well, so I don't know if they're gonna attack me, but if they don't, then I lose my rage. If I don't attack one of them.
You could technically attack yourself, couldn't you?
Yeah,
It's true.
just be very, very
well,
critical of yourself.
To be fair, he is using an action to do bolstering magic, which means that if for some reason they don't attack him
He loses rage.
within the next round, he loses rage.
It's before the start of your next turn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Just swing at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss.
You could use a free action to tell somebody to smack the shit out of you. I did that.
Taunt them.
Hit me.
No,
Tell them that they're
it works.
Me,
Just
all
walk face first into the tentacles. One of those is going to hit you.
You could just save it for when you're drawing their aggro, because I'm sure right now they're focused on the one that just shot a giant arrow at them.
Alright, yeah, so I'll run up and attack the elf. Piss me off.
Do they
So
both
my
have
first
tentacles
attack-
coming out of them? Sorry.
My first attack is a 12 to hit.
Okay, well, hold on. Before you do anything,
Okay.
so as you move out of the black tentacles, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh, sure.
I'm so glad I have this advantage. 17.
Okay, so you do pass it, so you are not restrained.
Nice.
You see here, it is a 6, so you take 3, but you are raging and it's bludgeoning, so you take 1 damage.
1 damage.
So you took damage.
Oh, that's alright.
You did.
I didn't do that. So I guess my first attack missed.
12 does miss, yes.
Alright. Second attack is would you believe it? A 12.
I would believe it.
I believe that Sophie should start giving every bardic inspiration to Dan.
I
Yeah.
don't have any more.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, because we haven't rested.
I used them all.
Oh.
Yeah, just. Alright.
Am I missing completely with this? Is he just like moving out of the way, or am I like just bashing against that weird thing?
So as you just go in and start smashing, once again, every time you do, this purple shield is still in effect. Otherwise, you're just missing entirely, and you're just basically you're beating it. And with that second one, you just crack that shield,
Hell
and it
yeah.
just shatters.
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
I'm coming for you, boy.
I hate that. Do it again.
So,
Guys, just like
Flaw,
backwater
it's your turn.
terrifying.
Now before you start anything, as you're getting ready to look at this, something else in the room draws your eye.
Oh god.
So the
Mormon
the
Tabernacle
statue
Choir.
behind the two.
The more what?
The Mormon Tabernacle Choir, just randomly out of nowhere.
Sorry.
The most beautiful, high-pitched voices in the U.S.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna make this whole campaign a comedy campaign because we're not gonna get to be serious here.
Yeah,
All
we
right?
can. I
Not
can
with
be
Dan
very
in the
serious.
party.
What did I do?
Yeah, Dan's the problem.
I just assume that any joke that is made, it's because you're here.
It's fair assumption.
Absolutely. I'm actually really, really like boring and calm everywhere else.
No, I'm kidding. So the statue that's behind them, of Belial, something
Ooh,
about it, as it keeps drawing your attention away from the fight, and it's almost between the purple and green flames as they flicker and dance on the shadows of the statue. It almost feels like the statue itself is turning and looking at you. I mean, definitely it can't be. It's just a statue, but just from that,
God.
just moving and flowing, it almost looks like it's looking at you, and it's grinning.
Like the weeping Belial statue back there. Don't blink.
Oh
God.
Sophie,
Yeah.
roll me perception check.
Oh man.
Blake and statues is always terrible, especially when Sophie's involved. God.
Oh
I
yeah,
sense
Sophie,
another character's about to
don't
get
get
killed by
anybody
Sophie.
killed.
No, Sophie, don't get me killed
I'll
again.
try not to, but I'm scared. It was a 12.
You're rolling perception. I mean, you're not doing anything that I think could kill anyone with it.
I look at the statue and it gets so intimidated that it crumbles
and
kills Flaw.
God. I don't mean to laugh, but it's just like I was like, oh shit, it's a statue.
So a 12.
Our greatest weakness.
So as you're getting into this fight and you've got these tentacles, like they've trapped you, you're trying to figure out how to get out. As you look around, you notice that Flaw's horns seem just a little bit longer than you recognize. Like not much. Like it's very much, it could just be in the heat of the fight, and you are very much right now about to become a Japanese superstar. And it almost seems to be like she's radiating heat, as if like hot asphalt on a day, like that, just that haze along her shoulders and back.
Oh snap! This has to do with that weird thing I told her about last time, right?
I don't know what you told her.
I feel like you
I
guys were
asked
in
her
the
why
same
her
room.
skin was glowing. Her arm was glowing.
Hmm.
Oh, snap.
Flaw, it is your turn.
Can I attack?
Yeah. I don't see why
Okay.
not.
I just don't know how distracted am I. Does the
Yeah.
statue have a big dick?
Yeah.
I shoot the dick.
She's like,
What is
Eh.
that? Why is his tail on the other side?
Oh my god.
so she kind of like, I guess she's dazed a little bit. Fortune would notice and kind of like look at her and then nudge his head against her cheek, and she just kind of and goes to fire her arrow at the dwarf again.
Okay, roll hit.
That would be a 1
Okay, roll me.
plus 11.
Okay, well, roll me 3d6.
Okay,
Oh
she's going
no.
through it apparently.
I mean, a lot going on.
I'm not excited about this.
3, 3, and a 1.
So it's a total of 7.
The irony is
So-
Kalina dies at the statue herself.
So as you go to pull it back, your right arm almost cramps. Because
Cramps.
you've been doing a lot here, and then you got distracted, and then you did unleash that mighty attack earlier, and it's just your body's not used to that. So you strain a muscle, -1
No.
to attack and damage for
Ow.
the rest of the encounter.
With
Okay.
what? Oh.
So basically, your attack rolls and your damage rolls will have a -1.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Don't do that again. Fortune just like looks at her again. My arm hurts. I don't. She just goes to fire again.
Okay.
17 to hit
17 misses.
the dwarf.
The dwarf.
Okay.
The elf now has a very low AC. He got the one good shield.
Okay.
Dwarf does have his AC.
Fair enough.
All right. So it is the dwarf's turn. So he's gonna go for Flaw because at this point, Flaw's escaped him once.
Again.
Dan,
Your bird looks stupid.
you do technically he is gonna walk past you.
Ooh, I get an attack of opportunity.
You do. Because he is not concerned with you.
Oh, rude.
I'm not sure I can hit him, but I'll try. Alright. Yeah, as he walks by, I'm gonna swing my briefcase at him. It's like,
Just kind
where
of
the
a
fuck
backache.
you're going?
What you doing?
Oh, it was almost a nat 20, but it's a 9.
Yeah, 9 doesn't hit.
Never mind, you can pass. It landed on the 20 and then scooched to the 2.
I hate that.
So he's gonna come over and he is going to make 2 swipe attacks against you.
You swipe attacks against you. Swipe or no swiping. Swipe or no swiping.
Don't do
That-
that.
Is a 15 and a 11 to hit.
They both miss.
Okay, they both miss.
You do.
She just kind of like.
You do.
Is that all you
Yeah, so
got?
as he goes in to swipe, it almost seems like he's not used to these long arms, and he just kind of completely goes above you and then to the side of you with each of his swipes.
I roll to turn him into spaghetti.
Oh.
Roll a d20.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti.
Baguette.
I'm gonna roll actual. We're rolling it. Is he spaghetti?
I don't know what you roll.
No, it's loaded.
I rolled a fucking 19. Is he spaghetti?
Unfortunately, you needed a 20 for spaghetti.
Damn
But
it.
you hit him though, right?
Talk. It's your turn.
Okay.
So you are right now grappled by these tentacles.
Sexy.
So I
Yeah.
have a first talk is gonna be like, no, I gotta get out.
So you have a
I
choice
support talk.
to make a
so much.
strength or dexterity check. It is your choice
Destiny
versus
save.
its spell DC.
It's definitely gonna be dexterity. So I just
Okay.
roll a dex check.
So yes, you're gonna roll your dexterity. So a d20 plus your dex modifier. Because it's a check, not a saving throw.
That was good then.
Sorry, I thought it was a 1, it was a 7. But plus 2 makes it a 9.
A 9 is not able to get you out.
These are tentacles.
I do have a question.
Okay.
Is my mouth covered right now?
No.
It's about to be.
On the elf's next turn, you might start worrying about that, but as
Yeah.
of right now,
I was wanting. I can do this as a bonus action because of my. I think it's called Mantle of Majesty feat. But I wanted to use the command spell.
Hulu.
On the tentacles?
Oh shoot! I was gonna use it on the dwarf. I don't know if it'll work on the dwarf though. Hold on.
I will let you know, and Mike can attest. Command is a very
Finicky.
it will or it won't. It's a very finicky thing.
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, 'cause
why
they
not
can't-
try
they
it while
can't
I
try to
have
run
it?
Easy there. Easy with the why not try spell slot.
Is it a spell
I mean,
slot?
it won't take one of my spell slots because of the feat that I have.
Well, I mean,
You get it
No, why not try it?
once a day per long rest.
Yeah. And it can last like up to a minute. I'm assuming that the command itself lasts up to a minute if the target doesn't get higher than the wisdom roll.
Okay. So it will roll a wisdom saving throw.
The dwarf or the tentacle?
Are you attacking the dwarf or the tentacle?
I want to attack the dwarf.
Okay. Because the
Think of it.
tentacle really doesn't have a lot going on with like you being able to attack it with command, but the dwarf, you have a better shot.
What do you mean the tentacle doesn't speak common?
Is that a race thing?
The tentacle speaks uwu.
Shit, you're right.
And you
Just-
kicked me? Gee.
Kick yourself.
Mine wasn't a joke.
Oh God.
God said
Ew.
so.
just heard like
The
40
tentacle. I mean, the
TikToks.
dwarf rolled a 14.
I think it is a 14.
Well, that means he succeeded.
Ah,
Beat it,
shoot.
beat it.
It was a wisdom?
Wisdom.
God dang it. Okay, nothing happens then, I guess.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. So it goes back up to the top with the elf.
With the elf.
This elf. Loser. What that elf do?
In the arms of
He
an
kisses you.
elf.
Fly
What
away.
do you do if he kisses you?
I throw Rocky.
You don't have Rocky.
I'd pick him up.
Yeah, you never went. Probably would take an
that's
action
an
to go
action.
pick him up.
No, I'm just kidding. It's the elf's turn.
It is the elf's turn. So, the elf opens his jaws, and it opens up about a foot long, and just spews this black, looks like a spray almost. And as it just engulfs over you, you start to feel this just crawling
Gross.
sensation all
Can I try to
over you.
my briefcase?
You need to make a DC Constitution saving throw of 14.
Gross.
All right,
He
26.
cast $5 footlong on you.
Oh my god.
Jared, no.
I got 26.
Oh God, he had to go there.
Okay.
God, I'm
So-
gonna throw up.
As this just goes over you, you realize that what he's done is just spewed this basically this spray of spiders.
Oh,
And these
Oh,
spiders
God.
have just crawled all over you.
No thanks.
Gross.
Hate that.
You take 5 poison damage because you succeeded, so you take half.
Ugh.
Okay.
And as the spiders like start falling onto the ground, they just literally start, like, their legs start crawling up, just curling up as they die.
As they
Oh.
do.
Oh.
And then
No.
he's gonna go for a dagger attack.
Yeah,
Oh.
as long as they're dead, it's not too bad.
If I hug him, will he get spiders?
This is a great question.
I don't think the spiders will attack him.
Oh, okay, fair.
If
If you hug a spider in the woods, does the spider get hugged?
22 to hit.
I don't know, is Groot there to
Yeah.
fall?
Cool. Let's see how much damage this doesn't do.
Oh.
Spider hugs
So
me
he
in the wood,
rolled-
Do I shit my pants?
So by the way, so he rolled max damage.
Oh.
So that's 7, which we round down to 6 because you half that. So you take 3 piercing damage from the dagger.
Nice.
How you
Barbarian's
doing, bud?
pretty good.
I'm above half health, so I'm still good.
Okay.
Rad.
Well, it is your turn now.
How
Do you think knives hurt me? They do. That really did hurt. I didn't like that.
I just love that
By the
big
way,
tough.
Blake,
The big
don't
tough, "Do you
forget-
think knives hurt me?" They really do.
hey Blake,
That was
don't
really
forget
well done.
because he hit me with 2 attack rolls. He takes 2d6. Or I guess, yeah, the first one, would that be an attack roll? Or is it just the second?
The first one was not an attack roll.
Okay, so the second one he did. So he takes 1d6 force damage and retribution.
From
The wild magic surge.
okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm at where I'm
Yeah.
at.
Wild magic surge.
Meanwhile,
My wild
three of us
magic
is
just
just-
turns around and just
We're still
backhands him
going.
for that,
yeah.
for the knife
I
wound.
mean, it
When I
took
say
y'all a
that
hot
really
minute
did
to get the
hurt,
kids up
he goes,
there.
It's like
Well, I'm presuming it may have taken a minute for y'all to like get over the whole paralyzing rocks thing, so those may have counted each other out.
No,
No, because
the-
you guys still heard us below this door open when you were down there, because
Oh,
it took
right.
10 minutes to get the
Okay.
disc up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just
and then you were asleep for
Yeah.
a while,
Yeah.
and you were also hurting children.
yeah.
Hurting, not hurting. Herd.
Oh,
Hurting. Well, Dan rolled the d6 for the damage.
oh
On the
yeah,
elf.
I rolled that.
You
Okay.
do.
5.
Okay, so 5.
nice.
He
Ooh.
stabs me and my wild magic comes around.
Just like bitch slaps him.
Oh yeah.
Where's my pen?
I told you it hurt.
There it is.
Ow.
Paper cut.
The elf is like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
All right. Well, it
Edgy
is your
McAderson.
turn now, Dan.
Alright, and because he did that, I'm gonna rage attack him. My briefcase.
All right. So you're gonna attack him with your briefcase.
And I missed once. Okay, the second one was a 22.
22 hits.
Alright. And he gets 9 damage from my briefcase.
Okay. All right. Flaw, it is your turn. As you once again, as this dwarf is here, you start to hear, as you're getting ready to attack again, you hear this voice, almost this deep sing song, coming from the back of the room. You can't make out what it's saying because it's so quiet, but it's almost melodic in its own way.
It's a fucking siren.
Dude, Freddy's coming for you. 24.
Oh my god.
Gotta walk your door.
God.
Sophie.
Yep.
The haze around Flaw is becoming more and more visible, and you actually see on her back what looks to be like protrusions.
Hell yeah. Wings.
Slowly just there. Like you don't see anything else yet.
Wings. Chicken wings.
Like and her skin now, her blood is actually starting to glow a bright, like reddish underneath her skin. You actually can see a little bit through it.
Oh my
Flaw
god.
has taken no notice. Flaw, is your turn.
I wish Blake would look at me when he talked to me like that.
In person, yeah. I keep wondering. I'm like, what is Blake looking at? And I'm like, oh, Sophie's right there.
Yeah.
It took me, and then I was like, where's it? Blake's just like, and man, if you wouldn't believe it.
You would not believe your eyes.
Oh no.
10 million.
Like 10 fucking million of those assholes. All right.
Okay. Since he's like in her shit, she's gonna do like a tiny. She's not like moving completely back. Like she's not making a movement, but she's kind of like skidding back a little to kind of give a little bit of space to fire at him.
Okay, rolled hit.
But.
Oh yeah.
That was almost a 20. It almost was a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
I had fucking better. Okay.
I mean, a 19 is the hit.
That would be plus fortune. 17 damage.
Okay. All right.
She goes to hit it again.
As you go to make a second attack, the voice from the back of the room says something. And again, you can't make out what it is from that far away. But it's almost in a cadence. And it almost feels like you've heard these words before.
You're a little bitch.
And that heat haze around you just explodes out. And you are filled with this immense rage.
Oh shit. Barbarian class. Oh my god, take one barbarian.
So first, not that one. Yep. So the dwarf, once this happens, like puts his hands on his head and actually takes a step back as if he seems like he's in immense pain.
Cool.
Just from like something like it's not even his face, almost like it's covering his ears, and he takes a step back as he's assaulted. Sophie, and give him the damage. You hear, so you see this, just that heat haze. I know I'm looking at her. I'm sorry.
Dear God, it's just funny.
You see that heat haze just erupt from Flaw, and as it hits the dwarf head on, and just almost kind of just radiates out. You hear almost in your head these voices, and there's so many of them, and you can't make out what all of them are saying, but it's almost like you just from hearing them, it almost feels like the words that you pick out are mistake and just worthless and trash.
Oh.
And it's hard to make out all the
Thanks,
words, but
Xander.
there's a couple of things that you can pick out. Quiet, you. I will put you in timeout.
Oh.
Kidding.
Oh.
As this just kind of erupts out. So Flaw, you are filled with this immense rage, and you're gonna take a swipe attack at this guy. Like, you're not even, it's no longer your bow. Like, the bow dissipates from your hands as you take away the rings to go out, and you lunge at him. And as you go to strike, that you now see this almost like your fingernails extend into these claw, like it almost like you've got a covering of this red energy and this purple light that crosses it as claws up, and you just jam them into this dwarf.
That do be kind of sexy though.
And he howls in this pain, and it's like it hurts, like he feels like it's never hurt before. And you just rip it back and just take a chunk of his chest out and just hold it in your hand as the blood drips down your arm.
Eat it. Eat it.
It's Dwarf's turn.
Oh.
You good, buddy? How you feeling there, fella?
Yeah, that's your turn.
Oh, cool.
The dwarf is writhing in pain. The elf is looking on in horror.
That's really funny. I know. You're like, ooh.
The dwarf tries to attack you now because it's mostly now out of a rage of his own.
The dwarf tries to attack me.
Yeah.
We're just screaming at each other.
Basically.
It turns into a DBZ episode.
God.
And his first attack hits. His second attack misses.
What's his first attack?
He goes to like swipe at you also with his claws.
Well, he's very disrespectful.
He is.
I mean,
honestly,
you took a chunk out of his chest and are holding it in your hands.
He started
killed
it.
children.
I'm just kind of imagining like
sorta,
Team Guardian
and it is
Angel.
yeah.
I'm imagining Team Guardian Angel, coming into the group, and it's just like we just come in like the Donald Glover pizza gif, like Darkest Timeline, like, hey guys, we heard some crashing. Oh God!
I mean, you're about to actually, so
Oh, okay.
don't worry. You guys have been running.
Okay.
Like Ox, the moment you were able to get on your feet, Ox was like, "I gotta go," so he's booking it. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, I got a lollipop.
That's nice.
He was booking it.
Lollipops are nice.
I don't know. It's like healthy lollipops, so they're good for your teeth.
You take 12 damage from
I
his
took
first
12.
attack. Not you.
I'm sorry, I'll mail you a fucking lollipop right now.
Oz takes 12 damage from the lollipop. Just have one there Wednesday.
Yeah, I got you, babe.
Takes 12 damage from the lollipop. No, Flaw, you take 12 damage from the attack. From the first attack, but the second attack, he's still kind of off balance, and he just swings wide.
Does she even like react to getting hit? for that
No,
one?
like it's almost like it's like one of those moments you see in movies where they just punch the head and they like it turns and then they look back. It's kind of that same feeling right there.
I love it.
Flaw. Talk, it's your turn.
Talk's just
Am I still in the tentacle?
You are. By the way, make me a dex saving throw because the elf's turn went through. So yeah, you're still grappled.
I should have said nothing.
Well, we're about to see what these tentacles do.
Ooh, please be sexy.
Like, tell me you don't have a 1 to 20 tentacle roll.
Yes.
The tentacles have their own roll, Jesse.
Oh God.
This is the way.
I do not control the way the lobsters die.
Oh no.
The rate at which lobsters die.
Is
What
it
if we-
a saving throw or
Oh.
just a regular?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Ew, okay.
Clench them cheeks.
Clench 'em.
Oh no.
It was a 9. How many 9s have I gotten?
9,
So-
coincidentally. No, I don't know.
You take
I only have 12 HP.
600 damage.
good news. You only take 10.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, that's what the die said. I'm not gonna hold back. Ask Mike again.
Saturdays is a graveyard. I'm about to die for
There
the
have-
second time.
One death on Saturday was because the character played correctly. I can't fault that one. The other 2 deaths were mistakes that were made on all sides. Let me rephrase. One death was because one person didn't read their character sheet. The other death was because there were mistakes made on all sides.
Okay.
But so the tentacles now are wrapping themselves around your throat and your mouth.
Okay.
And there is
Yeah,
other, that tentacle
honestly.
is trying to find its way down your throat. Like it's trying to find the best way
What
to
a
choke.
way to go.
Boy,
Yeah,
howdy.
that's not so bad.
You know what?
Talk if you gotta
Talk ain't
go.
in that.
So Team Guardian Angel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys have been booking it since everything as you ran, like you've been using your dash actions. I'm gonna let you all take a point of exhaustion.
Oh, that's rude.
How do we mark
but
that?
you are going to. There's actually a place to do it in the thing, like on your character sheet.
Shit, I wish
But-
I had just walked back now.
In doing so, you are going to now arrive at this fight.
I don't remember. It's under condition. Yeah,
So if you
under
go to
condition.
conditions
Oh,
and
yeah,
click on it,
yeah. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah,
See
There you
condition?
go.
maybe. Yeah, you take 1 point of exhaustion. It's at the very bottom of conditions. It's on
Got
the
it.
right side.
Click the number 1.
so you have disadvantage on ability checks
Yog.
until you sleep.
Totally slept. Totally
Oh.
slippy slip.
Okay, I found it.
So again, you guys are tired, but you have barreled through that cave. You have gone through. You basically, as you went through, as Oz ran through that room where the 3 hands were, this beam from his eyes just starts banging off the walls, moving around, and just cuts through all 3 spectral
Fuck
hands
yeah.
there.
There was a part of me that was
doesn't-
hoping
Pretty
you would have
sick.
forgotten about the hands, but that's even better.
And he doesn't even stop.
He just high fives him.
And so you guys make your way into the room with the crates, and as you turn around and see this open door, you see
Oh shit
in that
show.
in that room, yeah, you see one. The first thing you see is Talk, as Talk is the closest thing to you,
Mhm.
wrapped in these black tentacles, where one of the tentacles now has made their way around his throat and is now trying to enter his mouth.
God.
You see the elongated looking like Slenderman
Dwarfman.
mixed with whatever fucking Pikachu thing that was, dwarf thing,
Yeah.
is in front of Talk. He's got this huge hole in his chest where it's just black ichor dripping out. And you see Flaw in front of him holding what was in that hole. You can't see her face, But
Oh.
you do see that, and you see these long reddish, like it looks almost like her hand was covered in mage armor of these claws that's
Ooh.
bright red and giving off this green and purple hue of this heat, like that heat wave mesh coming off
And do we
of
see
almost most of her body. Her horns are actually quite about 6 inches longer now.
Oh, sexy.
It's no
Well, her
longer
horns, like her horns curl around like this, so they would be forward more.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, they are forward more. And you can see on her back where her clothes are, like there's something poking out there. You see the big statue in the back of the room. For what you see, it literally is just a statue, stone faced, purple, green fire.
Okay.
Like it's not. There's no open mouth. There's no anything. It looks. He looks bored. If you had to give him an expression, you see an elf with this jaw hanging low, like that fucking thing from Legion.
Yeah, dude.
And
Dougie
Dan
Jones.
and
His
Guy
baby's
is
gonna burn.
yep, and Guy is just in front, briefcase in hand.
With spiders.
There are dead spiders all over the floor.
Does Lyrian pick up a ball?
Karut, Lyrian,
Pick up a what?
Stone.
No.
they don't even
We're
see
running.
it. Karut,
I'd-
Lyrian, and Oz, roll your initiative modifier.
Whatever
15.
Rose rolled plus +1.
Right. Let me go look at Rose's roll. It'd be easier to find if I didn't have to get through all these gifts.
No, I don't agree actually, but okay.
We just need to make a Rose Roll channel then. Just so that's
No, it's fine. I was just making a joke again. I have
Stretchy
no
Shoe
problem with the
will.
gifts.
I'd be more.
Hi.
I'd be more. Opt for a Stretch Chew channel. Just a mix of different modded Pikachu.
God, a Spaghetti 2, Stretch 2 channel.
Eldritch Chew.
Ooh.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I know.
You
The
got
thing is,
2 low rolls.
yeah, she gave me a 3. She gave me a 2. We were in the car, and she goes, "I'm going to use my magic to get you a 20 today." And I was like, "I really feel like you're lying to me."
I really feel like you're setting yourself up there, hon.
And she's
So,
like, haha.
told her she's never
plus-
allowed to. I will drive back to our house and get our physical dice.
So what was your initiative modifier?
+1.
So you have a 6.
So you just need
Oz
our
is a
modifier,
6.
not our actual.
No. I was taking his roll from there versus D&D Beyond, so I'm adding it to what he rolled.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right. So what's your initiative?
4.
God.
4.
I mean, we are late.
And Lyrian, what is your initiative?
15.
15. Okay, so we can add Oz and Karut towards the bottom.
I mean, me having a low initiative is probably okay. I just woke up from a very impromptu dirt nap and then just ran my ass off.
I love
That's true.
excuses.
So it goes back up to the top. So it's the elf's roll, or the elf's turn. First thing he gets to do is roll his recharge die to see if he gets back his spiders.
Gross. Hate that.
No spiders.
Thank God.
Ha!
And he is going to cast a spell.
He's gonna cast magic missile.
So it's a ranged attack spell against the target.
Oh,
Someone just attached an accessory.
right. Said nope.
23 to hit.
Whomst?
If it's Guy, yes.
Yeah, it is Guy.
Most
So he points his finger at Guy, and this black beam just jets forth and just envelops Guy.
Oh.
And now Guy has this black energy just kind of radiating on him. You only deal half damage now with weapon attacks that use strength.
Oh no.
Rude. That's all I got. He takes 5 damage.
He didn't make an attack.
You just did. You made an attack roll and it hit.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
a 23 to hit.
No, it doesn't sound right.
Hmm.
Roll the d6.
I did. It was a 5.
Oh, okay.
I only can do 12 damage anyways.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I know. Now it's max 6.
All right, and then he's gonna roll to stabby with the knife. That's a 14 to hit.
Damn.
That doesn't.
I didn't think it would. It's your turn, guy.
So it be. All right. Jesus.
Where?
All right. Well, I don't know. I didn't know what this thing does, and I don't. Guy doesn't care, so he's just gonna keep trying to hit him with the briefcase.
I support him, honestly.
So 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
All right. So he takes 1 damage. No, wait, 7. So 6, 3 damage.
Hey, it's better than no damage.
6.
Yeah, it was a 7. So I guess divided by 2.
So it goes down to 6 and goes to 3 damage. Yeah.
And then he'll do it again. And it was a 25 to hit. And then. So 3 damage again. And guy's like, why isn't this hurting you as much as it used to? What did you do to me? What is this black ooze? He starts trying to fling it.
God. On everyone.
Like.
Okay. So next up is now Lyrian.
Yay! I'm gonna try to get Talk out of the tentacles. Is there a way I can, like, yank on him? Try to rip him off?
So you can roll a strength check with disadvantage because they have now wrapped
Very
around
rude.
him twice.
Okay. 7.
They're slippery. They're very slippery.
As you go to pull, you cannot seem to get them off of Talk, but I need you also to make a dexterity saving throw since you've walked into the tentacles.
18.
Oh no.
18. So you are not gripped up.
Yeah.
But you do take half damage of you take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Alright.
Okay.
I tried Talk.
I appreciate it.
Okay, so next up is Talk's turn. So, not Talk, Flaw.
I was like,
Yep. So Flaw is just going to start continuously swiping at this dwarf. You are no longer dealing with your bow. Yeah, you just this rage that is in you is fixated on this dwarf. Toxins, this is really kind of what you've been focusing on because you've not really got a lot going on with your life. You do notice that you see Fortune, which has been on her this whole time, is like trying to pull on her and kind of like with his tail kind of just like hitting her on the side of the neck over here, just kind of like almost trying to snap her out of whatever's going on. So you're going to make 2 slash attacks against the dwarf.
It's like Fortune's an emotional support dragon.
Baby.
So one of them misses, but you've got what? +2 strength. One of them does hit. And that is 2d8 plus your strength. You're muted.
Am I?
You
There you
were,
go.
but I could hear you from up here. I believe the words were "oh fuck." So your first attack misses, and it's possible just because with this whole thing going on, you're still whatever's going on with you is not thing. But that second one just connects, and you just rip these long gashes across his
Oh, yeah.
chest.
Hell yeah. Gash him up, babe.
This time everybody gets to see the fun.
And
If I don't see guts, what's the point?
you also, like, even through all this rage, you're starting to feel like you're trying to just get that this is not right. That you're angry, you're upset, you've seen these corpses, you've seen the emaciated children, you heard the words that they said, but this is not you. And you just slowly, like, as Fortune finally just nibbles on your neck and your shoulder, not to like in a painful way, but like he's always done, of his signs of affection, you finally almost start to calm down, and this haze just evaporates.
Ooh.
And the claws disappear, and you go back to looking like Flaw that he always has, and you just fall out on the floor.
Am I unconscious?
Yes.
Cool. How's the dwarf looking?
I mean, he don't look good,
That's
but
good.
he is up.
Talking to Sophie again.
Karut, I am looking at my notes. Do you want to go in timeout?
Motherfucker's the first thing I said in 10 minutes.
That sounds like a personal problem on my part, and I apologize.
Oh,
Karut, your turn.
way to
Okay.
go, Mike. Now he
So,
feels bad.
Karut's gonna come into the room and
Yeah, good.
totally like.
Wait, hold on. So it is Tok's turn. The
Oh.
dwarf gets his turn skipped. I've got it the way I've got it written out. I was going the wrong direction. It's Tok, then Oz, then Karut. So Tok, it is your turn. I need you to make a strength check
Talk has
Strength
2
check.
health.
or dexterity. I'll let you do both.
Okay, yeah. Strength is -1, dex is +5.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Roll that 9. Oh, yay!
It's a 19!
Okay.
Eh,
You manage
Thank God.
to finally just get your arms out from underneath, and you just, as this tentacle just starts making its way across your tongue, you just
Oh my God.
rip it out and
God.
unwind it and throw it to the ground.
Do I, whip it a little bit? Just to...
Whip it good.
No, you didn't
do.
do it! Damn it, Jesse.
Look, I was
You
a kid
whip
of the
the
80s.
tentacle back
Can't
and
beat me
forth.
on that.
I'll take it.
Okay, you were free.
Oh,
Lyrian just,
so that was my
yay!
main action?
No, that was the reaction. You get your reaction taken away because it's a check. So you still have an action and a move.
Oh, shoot. I should heal myself, but I don't want to.
Follow
Does
your
anyone else
heart.
need healing?
Not
I'll
more
take
than
care
you
of the
do.
healing.
Yeah, I think you need it more than
I mean,
anyone.
I could take it. I would happily take some.
What's Lyrian at?
18 out of 39.
So if you're literally at 2,
Fine, I'll heal myself and then Lyrian.
Thank you.
As much as I want to say is that, like, in Tok's character, to heal themselves, it is the smartest thing to do, is to heal yourself in case, the mage that is still back there decides another AoE spell is appropriate.
That's fair. I just want to do Dissonant Whispers, where it's Careless Whisper, and they take damage.
They might as well just change the name.
I would get yourself above, like, 2 digits
I like
of
it.
health.
I support
guess
the
you're
hustle,
right.
though.
Thanks. I give myself 21 points of health.
Damn. All right.
What the hell do you roll?
It was
D100.
Cure
Okay.
Wounds at
Oh,
the third
3D.
level spell.
Oh, 3d8 plus 9.
Yeah.
Damn. Nice.
That's good rolls too.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Good shit, sir.
That's the end of my turn because I don't have any bonus. Oh wait, can I move?
You can
Next to
move.
Lyrian.
I'm very
You
excited
can
that
move.
you're
Now,
okay.
when you move again to the tentacles, no, you're fine. You can move. She gets gripped. Ty just gets gripped once again.
Damn it.
And this time they've gripped her where she's like bent over.
Oh
So
no!
Talk's just now bent over, completely like held by these tentacles. And Lyrian's like, should I
Incredible.
help you? Or are you good? Like, is this...
That's the thing, is like, you look like you could be having a good time. I don't
Just
want
leave me
to.
be. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Oz, it is your turn.
So I just watched them break free of the tentacles, and she healed herself,
And Flaw go
the
unconscious.
Flaw went down, and the dwarf is looking like kind of shit.
Yeah, he doesn't look great. I mean, he's had chunks taken out. He's got gashes on his chest. He's up.
Do I see the elf?
The elf is in front of Guy.
How's Guy
He's still
looking?
got the big jaw thing going.
How is God looking?
Guy's covered in black goop and spiders. Not great.
Like, yeah, but I mean, like, is he optimistically covered in black goop and spiders, or is he like, ah?
He's a little over halfway optimistic.
We're halfway optimistic.
Okay.
So it's a glass half. Just half.
It's just imagine, like, this is Oz's initial, barn stomp, and he just kicks the door open. He's like, oh, okay. Can I make a clear headway to the dwarf?
You have to go through the tentacles.
Yeah, he would try.
Not worth it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Roll a dex saving throw as you just walk through.
Not worth it.
Dude, no, hold on. I don't know what the fuck this fell in. But it was like terrifying. It sounded like a dice roll, but like a fucking big ass dice. I don't have anything on my security cam getting triggered, so I'm good. That was scary because it was loud even with these things on.
Was it like thunder? Because I think that maybe the storms that hit us finally got to you.
No, it sounded like something rolling on hardwood.
It's a ghost.
It sounded like a dice rolling. That's why I was very like, I'm not scared, just concerned. I got a 13.
The intruder just rolled a d20. Was like, fuck, I got a 1. I guess
That's how
go.
I'm gonna fuck him. Here comes the 1.
Yeah.
I think a 13 is good. Because Todd kept getting a 9. Yep, 13's good. So you make the save. You do take you take 2 bludgeoning damage
Okay, whatever.
as you just waltz through, and they just kind of slap you on the ass as you go by.
Cheeky.
So you're through the tentacles. So you're over now next to Flaw and the dwarf.
So yeah, as I like dodge through the tentacles, them touching my boot hole, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out that. Did you say it was obsidian or just a black dagger that I snagged from the sacrificial chamber?
It was an obsidian dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pull that out of reflex and just go, all right, you sick fuck, and just kind of like try to jam it down.
Okay, roll to hit.
I don't have it in my inventory. I don't know what to do. You want a D20 or?
Hold on.
Plus what? I've got a plus 4 for a dagger. I don't know if that's the same for this thing.
Yeah, roll the dagger.
Yes, Dan. Here comes a dirt 20.
Okay, you hit.
Nasty.
So roll the dagger damage.
Okay. 5. So
Cool.
that was a 4 plus 1.
Yep. And then roll me 2d8.
Shit.
Whoosh.
12.
Okay. So as you just slam this dagger into its chest,
Goo.
the dagger erupts in almost this like cold, this feeling of cold, and the dagger itself shatters.
Oh no.
And just as it shatters, this cold wave, just like frost, just envelops over the dwarf. And
Oh, well, okay.
it seeps into the wound that he already has on his chest.
Oh.
And he drops down to a knee. He is still alive, but just barely.
That was super cool, but can you do that to this guy?
Oh, you look like you weren't having too bad of a time.
I'm just halfway optimistic.
Hey Blake, can we run through the details of Shadowblade? Because that's the only other bonus action I have that's not a... Wait a minute, hold on. Bonus action. I got the Orby thing, right? That can be cast.
Chromatic orb.
Yeah, can I cram the chromatic orb into his hurt hole?
His heart hole.
I mean, the orb's a decent size, but yes, I will allow it.
Well, you did say his mouth opened unnaturally wide.
You did.
That was the elf.
Yeah, no, I mean, no.
I thought I heard the dwarf too.
I mean, even if
the
it,
dwarf.
Oh, okay.
If it doesn't fit,
yes.
I'm just gonna like place it there and just kind of like try to kick it in.
No, I'll allow it.
It's like the Total Recall nose
Roll
pull,
to hit.
just like pushing it in there.
I gotta find the bow. I never use it anymore. Here it is. Hey, bud. 11.
It does not. It does miss.
So I'm going to like cram it in, and it just slips out front under my hand, hits the floor, and dissipates. Like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do it with Trouble next.
Trouble's busy.
Yeah.
Trouble is doing God's work.
All about that bass. Trouble.
Could you imagine though? You just shove a raccoon in this guy's hole.
You can fit up to 9 raccoons.
Slaps the hood.
Karut, it is your turn.
Okay. So Karut sees now. When Flaw went down, were we in the room at that time, or did we?
You were not in the room.
Okay, so I just see Flaw down.
You did see it. You saw it happen. You were in the adjacent room.
Okay. All right. So all I see is Flaw down, everyone else kind of hurting, and lots of fighting
The
going
dwarf creature is on he's on a knee. Like he went down to a knee.
He's taking
and then the he's about to propose to Oz. And then
he ball down his mouth. So I guess that's the thing.
like legion mouthed elf is still toe to toe with Guy.
Oh God.
So Karut is going to be mindful of the tentacles, seeing what happened to Oz, but try to get to where he's within 60 feet of the entire party. Can I do that without getting close to the tentacles?
You would still have to go through the tentacles.
Okay.
So it's a dex saving throw. You have that option to do.
Okay. He's going to try to get everybody in range, so he's going to go through the tentacles.
Roll me a dex save.
Would you be 60 feet just standing in the doorway?
God damn it.
Oh no, Guy went a good distance to get to the no, you know what? Let's say that you are. Let's say that standing in the doorway, you are in enough room for everyone around you.
Okay. Cool. So Karut's going to drop to a knee.
Oh no, he's proposing.
Congratulations.
Eldeth, Mistress of Waters, give this party strength to continue and cast Mass Healing Word.
Hell yeah.
At 3rd level.
Hell yeah.
Which lets me, let's see, how many people can I target? 6 creatures within 60 feet. 1d4 plus 10. So, how do I clear this? Get that off my screen. Go away.
No.
Okay. Everybody in the party gets 12 hit points.
Yay! Thank
Nice.
you.
Nice.
And
That's wonderful.
with my ability, I get what is that now? I got to look that up until I get used to it. I gain 2 plus the spell level, so I get 3 hit points or 4 hit points.
Woo!
I
The
guess
third level spell, right? You get 5.
yeah. Well, I mean, I would be. There's enough people to where I could include myself in that, right?
Correct. So you get 5 plus 12, so you get 17.
Okay, so I'm back to max. Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, look at you, Pikachu! All back to max health.
Well, I mean,
You say
so
Pikachu.
and let's see, as
Oh, I don't like this.
what?
Just
Oh.
I finally saw the stretch channel.
Yeah.
I have
Power.
stayed out. All right, so as a free action, seeing this dwarf right next to Flaw, he is going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and it's going to take the form of one of them kids, and is just going to
sick.
just punch the dwarf.
It's like retribution. It's like
Yeah.
revenge.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yarg.
Because Karut does not try to kill, but this is, trying to get vengeance on them. And where's attack?
Go
Oh,
to
yeah.
sleep.
This would be spiritual weapon. Where is that? There it is. Fuck, I rolled a 1, but it's 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay. So the kid misses.
He is he's still emaciated. You forgot to, buff him up. So just this little
Incarnate.
Well, see, that's the thing about being a pacifist when he tries to go for a kill shot. He fucks it up.
It's so awful.
Like, he doesn't.
So as Oz is standing there proudly, he just sees this skeletal little child just pop up, and then just nothing.
And he looks over at the turtle who's like, oh no.
God.
Alright, so back up to the top, it is the elf.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's you and him at this point, buddy.
This guy.
This guy again.
Walk me.
He is going to make an attack against you,
What a looser.
and he is going to cast Inflict Wounds
Oh shit.
at a 3rd level.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
gross. That's
That's-
unnecessary.
I mean, really, after this, most of his other spells aren't doing much. This is
Well,
kind of
alright.
his thing.
That's funny.
22 to hit.
Yep. Is that an attack roll?
It is.
6.
Okay, well, I'll add that in once I find my pen.
Forbidden.
It's funny. I think the wild surge has done more damage than God.
You know what though? What a good thing you rolled though. What a freaking
Mhm.
lifesaver.
Right though?
This can either be really good or really bad. Because that is inflict wounds at 3rd level. And that is 39 necrotic damage.
Jesus.
Oh no, are you down?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Is that amount of damage half of your normal health?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Right? 39 is, yeah.
So roll me a con save. It's a 10. It's a DC 10.
13.
You're
Okay,
good.
cool.
You don't go into shock.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. So now, as the dwarf health's second spell, Oz, your total health is less than 100, right?
Don't you fucking put that on me.
That's awful, man.
I'm just trying to enjoy some gifts. You don't get to Malik me twice, motherfucker. Malik hurt. I would stop playing if I died to the same shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. If something that could do that just showed up here, then I am doing a bad thing.
I want you to know that I literally just Googled, like, after you did the whole, like, trauma check after getting half health loss, I was looking for a GIF that quoted, "It's happening again." And you hit me with that shit. You know, it really, I was like, are we on Saturdays?
I'm seeing all of these gifts, and I'm like, what's the way to fix this?
Howard kill.
Put me in my place? Fuck you! I will come back more belligerent than you can
Uncle
imagine.
T will show up for this one.
Huh?
Strike me down, and I will become
Uncle
more
T will
powerful.
show up for this one.
Uncle T comes in ready to touch everybody.
Mike,
Oh,
Mike, you can only be level 5. Fuck you! Uncle T knows no bounds. Guy, it is your turn.
Is it?
Oh, hold on. He's gonna try to stab you with his dagger.
Oh.
Sorry, I know you were giggling, but I mean that's the thing.
The
So you
giggle
can
of
roll. You can roll your d6 again,
Oh yeah, I can.
and then he'll do like no damage to you because he definitely hit. But you know,
I think it's 3 more.
okay. So that's
Did he hit?
He did.
Oh.
So that's so 3 piercing damage.
Yeesh.
Oh, and then he has to roll his recharge for his spiders. And no. Now it is your turn.
I'm like, hi. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Also, I've been forgetting that in my rage, I actually get +2 to my damage. I keep forgetting that.
On your attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, on the actual damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna try and hit him with the briefcase again.
Okay.
And that's a 24 to hit.
It does.
So this one is 6 plus 2, so it's 8, so 4 damage. And then I'm like, why will you die?
Stop. What did you roll?
What? What do you mean, what I roll? What?
Oh, you can roll that 1d10 plus 4, can't you? Oh no, you're holding it one-handed. You're holding it one-handed. Okay. So 12 damage. I forget that you're one-handing that briefcase.
Yeah, I'm just
So
like
6 damage because you're doing half.
and then my backhand. Yeah.
Okay. And then what'd you do with the backhand? What'd you roll?
So the first one damage was
No, I meant like what'd you roll your second attack? What'd you roll to hit?
and 12, so 6 damage from the first attack.
Yeah. And what did you roll to hit?
I haven't rolled the second attack.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That one misses. 10.
Yeah, 10 does miss. Reaction. Fire spiders.
Oh god.
Lyrian is
What's
your turn.
worse than spiders?
Spiders on fire.
Spiders on fire. Okay, so who am I nearest? Like, cause I
You and Tok are on the other side of the tentacles.
okay.
Then it is Karut, and Karut's next to you as well. And then it's the 3 of you, tentacles, Oz, Flaw unconscious on the ground.
Is Flaw death
Dwarf.
save?
Then
No, I don't
she's
have.
just knocked
I
out.
have
She has
Okay.
health.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
have
gonna-
health. I'm just unconscious.
And
Yeah.
then Guy Elf.
So I'm gonna try to go for the dwarf then, because he's the closest one to me. I know I have to roll Dex. 14.
14 does make it.
Okay.
So
So
you get hold. Let me do the
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
you're good.
which
But
you've
I
gotten
am
some health
past the
back.
tentacles.
You are past the tentacles, so that's it's half, so 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attack the dwarf.
Go for it.
Yay! I'm gonna catch him with these hands.
I'm just cracking up. The whole party's just
21.
surrounding this dwarf, like kicking him, and then I'm over here fighting this elf covered in goop and spiders.
He's the
He was
closest
like,
one
"Yeah,
to
You're
me.
doing
Fine,
fine,
you're
honey.
fine."
You're doing
Does a
fine.
21 hit?
21 does hit.
5 damage.
You guys saw me like burst open with blood everywhere as it took half my health loss.
Right. Is he still
Okay.
alive?
It is still alive.
I will attack again.
I really just if you just
I
need to
didn't
hit.
hit. I didn't.
Okay,
It was a
never
10.
mind.
So.
What is with this dwarf? We can't kill like a barely conscious dwarf.
I mean,
He's-
he has 2 health.
He has
I
stretch
know.
abilities.
Like that's where he is at. He has 2 health left.
He is trying.
How close is he to Guy?
Don't you have like Fury of Blows you can use?
Yeah, I do, but I didn't call it. Is that okay? Because I'll use
I'm
it.
fine with it. Just kill him.
Okay. All right.
It's just like, please kill
Well, I
the
rolled a
dwarf.
nat 20.
Roll an d20 to confirm.
I know it. Let's go. A 14.
So double damage.
Okay. So just he's dead. 17.
So you go to do your first strike and you miss, but it's the tentacles are kind of pulling at your foot
Yeah.
as you go by. It's you look back at them almost
I
in a
said,
really,
later. We'll do this later.
and then you just come back and you just palm strike right
Yeah.
into the dwarf's nose, and it just
Crack.
cracks and knocks it back, and he just falls down to the ground.
Fantastic. Okay. Immediately looking at where Guy is for later. I have moved on. My friends need me. Okay. So that is my turn.
Okay. You're unconscious. Dwarf's dead.
Wait.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Fortune's not unconscious.
It's
Fortune
true.
is not unconscious.
You said the dwarf's dead?
The dwarf is dead.
Okay.
The way you said that, dwarf is dead.
Is there anything between Fortune and the elf man?
About 25 feet and Guy. I would say not Guy. Guy would be in a different angle, but about 25 feet.
Okay, Fortune's gonna fucking shimmy his little ass out there and try to bite him.
Okay, go
For a
for it.
second there, I was like, thought that Fortune was about to do a breath attack and like hope that Guy was out of the way.
Fortune is not that level yet, but we're getting
Okay.
there. That would be
So like cone of fire, and Guy's like, shit.
At this point,
Hey, take care of
16 plus 6 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah. Can he infuse his own attacks?
Yes, he can.
Oh, so cool.
Because technically he hasn't infused an attack this round, so he can infuse his own.
Then that would be 10 damage.
Okay.
So little shit just comes. Little ankle biter.
He's a little ankle biter, and I love him for it. He's such a baby.
Okay. Now.
Be
TikTok.
protected. Oh, I get it.
So it's just the elf left?
Yes.
I want to cast Dissonant Whisper.
Okay, go ahead. Oh no, I have to do something, don't I?
The save, maybe.
Let me see what it is. Wisdom saving of 14.
Alright, that is a 10 plus what is his wisdom modifier as a spell?
What is his wisdom?
Not enough.
Yay! Dissonantly whisper that babe.
So yes, you hit with Dissonant Whispers.
18 damage.
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Those level 3 spells are dope. I'm out of them though, but
Hey, look, this is great. You're doing God's work.
18 damage. Okay. Oz.
Hey. So we got an elf with an open mouth and a dead dwarf at my feet, right?
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Delicious.
So flavor-wise, I'm gonna try and like pick up the orb of color of outer space and just kind of like dust it off, like shit.
Well, it's something you cast. You create it and cast it.
Oh, okay.
So you still have other charges.
Okay,
But no,
I was just
you can't pick up the charge you dropped.
I get that. I was just trying to flavor some humor into it.
Like it.
And so he's just going to use his bonus action to huck a orb of color out of space at the elf.
Do it. Fuck him up, Steve Dave.
I will not. That's a 14.
14 hits.
What?
Not
He's
the dwarf.
a wizard.
Oh yeah. He did, bro. That's 23 damage on a bonus action.
What kind of damage?
Hot shit damage.
Thunder.
Oh.
Thunder? Thunder's a good choice. Is it 23?
Yeah.
So thunder, so half damage.
Thunder.
Look at
Okay.
Thundercats ho!
Alright. He is not looking great. Karut!
Hey, that was a bonus action, my guy.
Oh, that is a bonus action. You have an action. I apologize.
Yeah, that cool sword's gone, right?
The what?
The cool obsidian sword.
Yes, no, it shattered when it activated.
It's a good way to get rid of it out of the game. And
You're
go
right.
ahead and cast Eldritch Blast.
You're not getting it for free. Fuck you.
It
Cast Eldritch
channels
Blast.
my whole weekend. I feel. Yeah, you. Eldritch Blast was a 10.
10 does not hit for it.
I figured as much. Like as he
His
casts it, he starts to feel
AC
some of
of
the
13.
As he cast it, he feels some of the spiders start crawling up. He's like, "Oh, the fuck!" Just like shoots it toward the ceiling.
Yep.
Because he's got that little like dress on.
Oh, that's right.
God,
Yeah.
I love it.
Like, no.
My virtue! So y'all go, oh, Arthur's
alright.
virtue. Okay.
So,
But that is the end of my turn.
okay. Karut, now it is your
Okay.
turn.
So Karut has, healed. He's gonna. How far am I from the elf?
60 feet?
Okay, let's see. Okay, cool. All right. So spiritual weapon is still out, but now instead of the kid, which failed with the dwarf, Karut's gonna think back to that room, and the spiritual
Okay,
weapon is.
now hold on. If you change to change what the spiritual weapon looks like, you have to recast it.
Okay.
You can't change it throughout. So if you want to do that, I am fine with it. You have to recast the spell.
Some sickly child missed his first attack. Like, all right, Mister, I'll do it.
Well, okay. Well, for flavor text, yes, he's going to change the spell.
Okay.
And instead, it's going to take the form of the
Two
chain.
emaciated children.
No, the chain that they use to bind the kids to the wall. That's the form the spiritual weapon's going to take,
I like it.
and he's going to shoot it out from 60 feet away, straight at the elf.
Can it move 60 feet?
The spiritual weapon has a range of 60 feet.
Okay, so you're casting it next to him.
Which you can also do. You can do.
Because the spiritual weapon has its own movement action.
You create a floating spectral weapon within range, so range is 60 feet. So I'm casting the chain like near him, and it's just like
okay,
it's trying to attack him.
Okay,
now,
go for it.
flavor text, it's just like the normal spiritual weapon, but like visually, I'm trying to like chain them.
I got you.
So 19.
19 hits.
Okay. And that would be 8 damage.
He ain't looking too good.
Hey.
So it is his turn. So with the chain just basically whipping him across his face, he staggers just from that hit, and as he looks around and sees the dead dwarf and what's going on, he also looks at Flaw lying unconscious on the ground. And he disengages himself from Guy and runs back to the statue.
Oh shit.
Do I get an attack?
No, he disengaged.
Oh.
That's why I used the exact word.
Is he
Those
running
You don't get an attack opportunity?
No, if you do a disengage action, you do not get an attack of opportunity.
Just because, I mean, I know it's going to be an... It's a no, sorry.
What's the question?
Is he running past anybody to try and
No.
get to the statue? No.
No, because none of you are near the
behind
statue.
us. Yeah, the statue's further back in the room.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to visualize because we don't have the thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that was always because Guy ran towards the statue and the elf was right there, so they're on the other side of the tentacles from us.
Okay.
And he runs back towards that back, and as he does, he spits out this incantation, and this portal rips itself open in front of the statue. Guy can see it well. Oz can see it well. Karut can see it well. Lyrian and Tot can't, but I still want Lyrian to roll.
Okay. Perception?
No. I need all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You, Lyrian, roll at disadvantage.
You stink.
I
That's
will
a
explain
net
it
20.
in a moment.
Hey!
13.
11.
So anyone that had less than a 15.
Did you still want me to roll? Sorry.
No, you're good. You can't see it very well. Lyrian also technically can't, but Lyrian's actually seen this before. And it does not it's not great. So as the portal itself rips open and as all of you minus Talk look in, you see this literal hellscape.
God. Yeah. Yeah,
And
I feel that.
It's just seeing there in there and seeing just things that your mind cannot process just moving about. All of you that failed immediately lose a turn as you just have to your mind's not processing what's going on.
Oh, 100%.
Ox, you see it, but right now your focus is less on what's going on there and more on the fact that elf is running. And as the elf makes it through the portal and he turns around, he looks first at Flaw and then he looks at you. And you see almost this recognition. And then he looks at Guy. And it's very much more of a I'll be back for you, Mr. Briefcase Man who threw a rock. And then the portal closes in front of him. And the tentacles disappear. So Oz and Talk, both of you can do actions at this point.
But there's nothing left to fight.
No, but they are kind of in a stunned moment. You were actually able to act.
Yeah, we're
not a action bonus action standard. Like you're able to do stuff and move around.
Okay.
Ooh. Talk's gonna look at everyone, and is Oz like moving at all? Because everyone else will be like stunned.
I mean, after dude ran, Oz is gonna like not drop to his knees, but put his hands on his knees, kind of like catch his breath, like, oh, that was okay. We should get them up. Come on. And he starts like trying to grab Flaw because she's right there. Just kind of like
okay. Upon touching Flaw, you reflexively pull your hand back. Just from the amount of heat being given off, like Flaw feels like she's running a high fever.
Oh, not to question anything, but I mean, would I though, since I'm also a tiefling with fire resistance?
I think honestly that's why you did it, because tieflings don't really run fevers.
Oh, okay.
So it was not a, ooh, that's hot. It's a, ooh, that's different. Like if anyone else had grabbed Tok, they'd just gone, oh, Tok's got a fever.
Yeah.
Yours was very much more of a, ooh, that's interesting.
Word.
Yeah, Flaw.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I don't. I'm still getting used to the healing thing. Can you help her?
Oh yeah. Talk was in that moment was like looking at Lyrian, kind of being like, "Yeah, good."
No.
Okay.
Absolutely horrified.
She says no, but just stays there.
Yeah, I mean, we're not able to really talk or anything yet, are we?
No.
Yeah, no,
I'm definitely not.
you guys can now start acting. They had their first moment of, the shock has kind of gone away as the rest of the room, it's like everything starts settling, minus Lyrian,
Yeah, no.
who is straight up not having a good time right now.
No.
What
Yeah,
about?
not
I
at
thought
all.
Flaw was still unconscious.
Oh, and Flaw is unconscious.
Okay.
So
I assumed that was a given.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, like my action was spent like trying to wake Flaw up, like, and checking that she's actually really fucked up. So I'm like, okay, hello, help me, help her, help me, help
Well,
her.
she's not actually really wounded, which is part of the thing too. Because I'm above half.
I don't know. You got
Well,
holes in your shoulders and you're
checking.
really hot.
So, question:
Fair.
when Karut channels divine energy to heal, can he sense when that spell hits and when that spell doesn't hit? Like, can he feel the magic go into someone and heal them?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume you would know if you've healed them or not.
What I'm getting at
Because
is
you're moving divine light. The divine light is coming through your prayer, so you would feel it being emanated.
so what I'm getting at is when I cast that mass healing word and I tried to heal everybody, would I have gotten the sense that Paul was not injured in like the hit point sense?
No, that was a mass spell. That you wouldn't have directly
Targeted.
felt that.
Okay. Well, Karut is going to, just looking at the general state of the party and seeing Oz with Flaw and Lyrian and Tok, Karut is going to go up to Guy and, just you were very brave. And hand on the shoulder, and we'll do a cure wounds, a third level cure wounds.
Oh man. Oh fancy third levels.
Which is 24 points of healing.
Oh, thank you. Guy is also going to, besides thanking Karut for doing that, Guy is going to try and scrape some of this black spider goop off of him.
Oh yeah, no. As the elf had left, when the tentacles dissipated, the enfeeblement also dissipated.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
Okay.
The dead spiders are still on the ground, but the enfeeblement ray is no longer on you.
Oh,
But
gross.
definitely expect that to show up more often.
Awful.
It's called the soft ban.
So now Karut
I'm
is
gonna
going to
run.
go to Flaw and see if there's. I mean, I guess we'll try to heal Flaw.
Okay.
So we'll do a. Let's see. I'll do a first level because I don't have that many high levels.
Okay.
So 11 points of healing, and this is going to be, lay on hands to heal.
Lay on hands.
Well, doesn't it have to be a touch, or is it
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Lay on hands is a paladin spell. So I was like,
Oh
wait,
no,
when
no, I'm
did
not
you pick
actually.
that? No, you're
No,
good.
I'm just.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I just, again, it was the exact wording. So I'm sitting there going,
Yeah. No,
wait,
where we were
what
talking
cleric has
earlier
lay on
about how.
hands? Because I'm
Yeah.
down.
No, I was. Like we were earlier talking about how I wouldn't notice that she wasn't as hurt because it
Yeah.
was a mass spell. This one's more of a.
Yeah. So you do feel that divine energy, like, settle into her. Flaw, Flaw does actually start to stir a little bit. Flaw, you feel extremely feverish, which is not a normal thing. Disoriented and weak. You really can't move a lot right now, but you are awake.
She's gonna turn her head and see Oz there, and then I guess since she's feverish, she's like kind of shivering, but she just looks up at Oz. Are the children okay?
Oh yeah. Oh, well, we took care of them while you went ahead and ignored them. But you get up.
Well, their souls are in balls.
What?
In balls.
Did you guys miss that?
Is the dwarf dead?
The
Oh.
dwarf is dead.
Oh yeah, the dwarf's
The
dead. We took
dwarf is
care of him.
dead. The elf
And
escaped.
I'm going to offer my hand to her, but before my hand, since she was like weird to touch, out of my hand you'll see the mage hand come out, like right in front of it.
Like a surgeon glove, just like
Yeah.
that little.
God. No touchy.
Can she even stand up? Like, I mean, she'll take
No, I
his
mean
hand,
you can go to take the hand, but you don't have the energy to stand up on your own.
All right, guy's gonna just pick her up. Let's get out of here, and maybe
Okay.
we figure out those children's stone rocks with the souls in them on the way out.
You want to pick up a strong, independent woman like that? Don't need no man.
She's feverish. She straight up just like slumps right into just Guy and just kind of like starts to fall back asleep again.
I lean over to Oz. We besties.
Karut's going to make a motion to Fortune and like offer his shell for Fortune to crawl up on.
Fortune has tucked himself kind of like he's worried about Flaw too right now.
Okay.
Like he actually does look like he appreciates the offer, which is not something that he's done before to you, but he is very focused on Flaw right now. You may have started to make a friend you didn't know you could make.
Oh. While they're all doing that, at some point Lyrian just turns to talk and is just eyes are very wet, just I'm fine. And he just reaches out, takes his hand, and just starts walking. Just try and
Lyrian
follow through
takes
it.
Talk's hand.
Yep, just grabs it.
Okay.
Just squeezes.
Talk is gonna. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Talk squeezes Lyrian's hand.
Yep, just goes. He's smiling though. He's smiling.
Cute.
Very, very big.
Having that shared tentacle moment.
Right? Something.
Is there anything laying around as they're all walking away?
There is Rocky.
Oh.
Oh,
You can pick up
shit.
rock.
You gonna hit your son?
I kick it and I walk away. No, I'm gonna pick it up. Man.
Bitch.
I was like, oh damn.
No, I'm gonna pick up Rocky and just kind of like hold on to him. Do I see anything other than Rocky, other than like frosty ashes from the dead dwarf?
Well, you do see the dwarf's corpse.
Can
The corpse?
Can I shuffle through that as they're walking? Because everybody started skedoodling.
Yeah. Oh, everybody's
Yep.
skedoodling.
I want to leave.
As you can
Go
roll
for
the
his
d4.
corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Roll
want
the
me to roll for that,
pilfer.
bud? Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand.
Oof, nothing, man. That's a 6.
Oh.
No, a 6 is good enough. Like a 5 is nothing.
Yeah, the very
The corpse. To be no, the
healthy.
corpse. I mean, he's not fighting back. He's
Yeah,
dead.
what's the skill
If
check
he had,
against that corpse?
if he had secret pockets, that 6 would not have gotten it.
It's just a dick shape and like in his pocket. Like, oh.
You just reach in, you
I
grab
got
this
something
like.
in my front pocket for you.
I'll reach to my pocket and see what
See what it is.
So as you reach into his front pocket, you grab this weird phallic thing and you just pull it out, and it's like, oh, cucumber. What's that thing there for? No,
I'm
as
very
you
hungry.
reach into his pocket, you do like you rummage through, you do find a slip of paper.
Oh well.
Okay. As they're all like walking away and I find this paper, I'm gonna start to like unravel it and just kind of like head towards the exit, following behind them.
Okay.
Keeping a mindful eye for Trouble, who hasn't come back yet.
No, he hasn't yet.
Does anybody want to pick up those souls?
Well,
That's what?
I mean, I don't think they're going anywhere. I think we need to get our group out, and we can send the city guard down.
I mean, to
later.
also be fair, the only people that heard the one line from the conversation was unconscious in your arms, being led away by Lyrian, and you.
Yeah, those rocks contain the souls of the murdered children. Apparently, they said that in the fight.
We should alert. What was the name of the
Smart guard.
the city? Well, not the guy who sent us on the quest. Not Dolores, but the other guard, like the leader of the what? Sorry,
Rusalka.
Rusalka. Yeah, we should alert Rusalka of that immediately.
Yeah.
But we must tend to ours. We have injured. We need
Well,
to
pieces
get out
out.
of here.
Okay.
Yeah, Lyrian's leaving. Getting the heck out of Dodge.
Yeah, I guess Guy's gonna carry Flaw up to the room, but just so it's known, he will make sure that the children's souls are discussed with the people that need to be discussed with. I don't know. At some point.
I mean, but what?
I'm just waiting for like Guy to say something offhanded to the guards, and then you guys come back down to investigate, and there's just a bunch of guards that are paralyzed on the ground.
God.
The thing, like, we got to tell, like, you're the one who knows what happens when you touch those things.
Yeah, I don't think Guy would think that through. I think he would just tell them that there's children's souls in the balls.
You know what? The balls.
Stones.
I mean, there are children in balls, technically.
I mean, how many crates are we talking about in that room that are like the one that Guy smashed?
Well, there are 7 crates. There's 14 crates. There's 7 stacks. Guy broke the 3rd crate from the right on the bottom.
All the same size?
Yes.
Are they all? How about how big are they?
6 by 6 by 6.
It'd be very hard to carry those boxes out.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we will alert the guards.
Yeah.
We will alert forgot his name already, but
Rusalka.
Rusalka. Let me write that down. But we will let them know.
His name should be in the campaign thing. He should have a character sheet.
What were you saying, Mike?
No, I was just gonna drop a like, would anybody even notice these boxes unless they were like glowing or standoutish?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Probably
he would walk
not at
through,
the
we would just
moment.
see like a box of rocks.
We wouldn't even
'Cause
see
they
a box of
were-
rocks, didn't they? They were closed completely, weren't they?
Except for
the
one
only
that was
except for
busted
the
open.
one that was busted open.
Yeah, I don't.
We would just see hay and rocks. It wouldn't.
Unless you
stand
were a
out.
rock collector, you probably wouldn't give 2 shits about that, except for Guy, who is very clearly trying to talk about the souls of the rocks and the balls. And
We also know that Guy just had a very, very hard fight, was just covered in spiders and goop, and we're just like, it's okay, honey. Well, come on, let's go get you some coffee. Let's get you some ice cream.
Saw it for real.
All right.
Souls of the
So
rocks.
you guys make your way back up through the cave and the sewers up back to the surface.
Thank
And
God,
that is
no
where
fish
we are going to stop for the evening.
Woohoo!
I was
Yeah, I
so
thought you were gonna
hoping
have
that
the
the
fish
fish
people
person
tech.
would snipe me
Yeah.
again.
As you guys
Oh.
get up there, all worn out and battle worn, 3 Sahagins show up.
Hell yeah.
Me
They're
and
Can
come
Tom
I-
were
to
hoping
avenge
to
their
romance
friends.
them, but
Can I
we're like,
know what that letter said before we go for the night?
No, you can wait till next week.
Okay, deal.
damn.
Burn.
So what the letter says
Oh,
is that it showed a time and meeting place.
Okay.
It said, meet me at this place at this
Cash me
time.
outside.
It did not have any names, but doing a quick, arithmetic of what you know about where you are and what you've learned from everyone, it's 2 nights from now. And the other thing that you notice, that you would be the one that would notice it, is at the very bottom, the seal that is there in the place of a signature is the seal of a church
Oh,
of
woo.
the god of rebirth.
Is that your church
Okay.
now?
No,
And
that's
that is where we will end for the night.
yeah. The church
So
that that Oz pledged to, that's a different church, right? That's not
no, his god is the god of rebirth,
Oh.
Oh shit!
light and
What's that?
rebirth.
God,
Lathander?
when you get
Lathander, yeah, the god of light and rebirth. That is
Okay.
his gig.
when you get into a religion, it's immediately like evil. Damn.
So
Damn.
I mean,
Or
As
not,
not
or just religion.
not everybody there has to be evil, but there's probably some evil people.
This is true.
It is a milestone, and I feel that after tonight, you guys have hit one. So go ahead and take a level.
Hey!